Being that.
That'd be hilarious. Oh no,
Hmm,
don't
hmm,
go to the end. There you go. So, welcome
Bert, are you going
everybody.
to be
It
live too?
is it is
I'm not.
10 after 9. It is time for the Dungeons and Dragons. We are doing Siege of Etheria tonight. The name of this episode is The Beast of Myth. And we're going to be doing something a little fun. We're going to be going over our quick recap while then we reintroduce everyone back into the situation they find themselves, and we'll go from there. So, what happened last time? So, what happened last time was an interesting conundrum they found themselves in. You don't remember? It was a strange occurrence. It was the haunted mansion. It was all the players woke up that morning and chose something to go do it themselves, whether it was to go walk, whether it was to go lift weights, whether it was to go meditate, get food, etc. All the players went to their different areas uh, and just kind of did their own thing. Finrod, taking a jog around the town, came across a couple of interesting bounty posters and one suspicious rumor that a mansion was haunted and that, an actual spirit was there. Unlike before, where it was just simply a spider that was found by Mandy, it is this time supposedly an actual spirit. Bringing this back to the party was intrigued and you all went towards it. And you kind of came across something that was more than you bargained for, as the building itself became something of a terrifying house of horror, where the mortar between the bricks was really an ooze. A hulking shadow was a monster in and of itself that was trapped by a music box that was played by a porcelain doll. And so a bit of mystery and intrigue came to pass as you all tried to figure out what exactly was going on. And then you finally figured it out. Towards the end, you're able to at least get away from the ooze so it didn't kill you. It did destroy a lot of material, but that's fine. You were able to banish the spirit by breaking open the box and then finding a way to break the seals. That way, you could release the person who was trapped. Not before Tovar swung his axe down into it and put a very large square divot in the blade of the Berserker Great Axe. But point standing, the mission was complete regardless. You were able to exercise the hulking shadow, and then you simply went back to the tavern, changed and unhappy with the situation you'd found yourselves in. And so it was a spooky situation where you all wanted to drink away the memory of that entire place. And you remember that now that you have taken another day to investigate that mansion, you know that you have to make your way up to the Nold Spire to find the soothsayer and the beast that he continues to speak of. And that's where we find ourselves starting today. While we wait for the rest of our members to show up, I'm not sure if Mandy is coming. I believe she was, unless she has disappeared into the ether. She's
No,
not.
she
Okay.
is apparently otherwise occupied tonight.
Okay. So it's waiting on Tovar to finish up his big old poop and then make it back to us so we can get this party on a ham roll. It is tradition, a good old poop smoke. No poop, only smoke. And you should try and make a poop. That way you don't have to get up again because you got the bladder of a squirrel. Also, thank you, Bird. I do love this shirt. Everyone loves a Dungeon Daddy.
It is pretty interesting.
Yep. Goodbye.
I didn't see the bottom part at first, and then when he started moving, that's when I saw it. I was like, hey, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
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 Shit and smoke is like a morning thing, dude.
It's a morning thing. It's
Oh,
an
yeah.
everyday thing for me, so I don't know what
You
you're talking
do.
about.
You get like, you wake up in the morning, you get that first fucking nicotine hit with some caffeine, and there you go. That's fucking just
No, that's just
primer.
That's
that's
like you're
called
ready
the
for work.
colon jumpstart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
That's just
exactly how
how
you get ready for work, though.
Yeah,
Real
I mean
quick.
it's the colon jumpstart. What up?
Mm.
Brett, Floki's out there, babe.
What up?
Brett, Modern Warfare 3. Did Sean tell you or no?
No.
Okay.
What?
All 16 original Modern Warfare 2, like the original Modern Warfare 2 maps, are going to be in Modern Warfare 3 for the multiplayer, and they're going to have zombies.
Like the 2008.
Yeah, I know the
Warfare
zombies
2?
because I brought the up because it's an open world zombies.
Yeah. Yes, like
Didn't
the
know they were gonna have all the
2008
maps.
Modern Warfare.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
Rust.
like I've been playing, well, I mean Rust has been in and out of the Modern Warfare since the fucking new Modern Warfare.
I haven't played it.
But so like I've been playing the beta. Right now on the beta, they have High Rise, fucking Favela,
Ooh.
Skid Row, Estate, and Rust.
They have some good maps so far.
Yeah, so that's just the beta right now. But Rage had asked me earlier if I had told you yet, Brett, and I said no. So I was telling you now.
Dude,
That's
Terminal
perfect.
is going to be
Yes,
a beautiful map.
Terminal is going to be in there. All of
Ooh.
the original, or all of the maps from the original Modern Warfare 2 are going to be in it.
Mm. What's the one map? It's literally just like a giant circle with woods completely in the middle of it. Like you can't get through the woods.
Overgrown.
That one, dude, that map was so fun. I used to do the glitch where you'd carry a tack insertion outside of the map, like in the no-go zone, and then you'd carry the flash insertion and start hitting it while you're outside the map. And then when you spawn outside and you don't do you don't take any damage.
Was that MW2?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Bird was one of those assholes.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
I
used to
to
build a
be
sniper.
fair, so I never did one of that. I always did the care package glitch.
Okay, yeah, I did that. I also
Care
did the
package with marathon, lightweight, and commando, and you just fucking are like insanely fast and just end up being like a fucking Wookiee running at people.
yeah, I also did one man army a lot. Dude, one man army was insane.
Yeah. They do have the high rise glitch to where you can get up on top of the building. Like if you jump off and grab a hold of the one fucking scaffolding and fucking like climb up it, and you can get up in that little sniper area on top of the.
Yep,
Yeah, they still have that in there.
that's beautiful.
So
Terminal
okay.
probably has the top of the plane locked down because that was such a fun glitch.
Terminal. Oh my god, I can't wait to play Terminal again.
Afghan, dude. The Afghan glitch was so fun. Like where you have to dive
See,
across or
I
jump
wasn't an
across.
asshole. I didn't fucking take advantage of these fucking glitches and shit. Like, I just played the game, and if I sucked, I sucked.
Yeah, I also did a lot of I did the one where you can get outside of the terminal map.
See,
That was bad.
fucking one of these assholes. All
Yeah,
right.
this is one of these dicks.
Thinking outside the
God, this is
box.
why Nosh gets punched a lot. It's for
See,
repping pants. It's penance.
reprimand.
My Modern Warfare 2 douchey days
Mm-hmm.
when I was 7 years old.
It's okay. At one point, I don't know if Stealth was in the party with us, but we had Spanish kids like talking shit to us,
Oh God.
and I'm not gonna say what I actually said because
Mm-hmm.
I'll type it in the chat though.
Oh God.
like in the
Uh-huh.
the thing.
The thing.
Disclaimer: he may use Modern Warfare 2 language.
Fucking schmuck.
Dude, if you could survive a game chat in Modern Warfare 2, you're nut job.
Oh my god, yeah.
You fucking dickweed.
I was 7. I've got thick skin through it. At 7 years
Nice.
old.
Just
I haven't had-
responding to fucking salty. It's just the fucking
Yeah.
dickweed. Drop you off a fucking building, you schmuck. Oh, fucking Christ.
Well, what's great about it is I'm Hispanic as well. So, because I'm Cuban. But yeah, that's what I told
Wait,
them.
What happened with the missile
I'm
crisis?
hold on, I gotta. Oh, all right. So we're gonna bring attention to Salty real quick. We're gonna pick him apart because I have questions.
What about me being Cuban?
Just no, not you being Cuban. The fact
Oh.
that you have pagan symbology, but you're also Cuban. Two completely different sides of the fucking globe.
Yes.
You are an enigma, an amalgam.
Yes. Like, you remember that old fucking, what was it, Starburst commercial? The fucking,
Oh no.
fucking one contradiction eating another. Yeah. Scotch Korean. Fucking,
Cuban Scandinavian. Who would have thunk it? The world is the melting pot, and I am the result of your hubris. You
Yeah,
have made
no,
me too
like-
powerful.
But like, so like the paganism and like the Nordic shit, like that is more of like an interest of mine. Like I have no ties to it whatsoever. I just love all of the Viking shit.
It just makes me laugh because me seeing you, I don't think you're Cuban. Like
Yeah.
you don't look it to me as people that I've worked with who are Cuban and Puerto Rican. And when you're like you're Cuban, I'm like, wait a second, you have the same haircut as me. You have all the fucking stuff. I'm like, wait a second.
Well, so like Stealth has actually met my dad before.
Uh-huh.
So right, Stealth, weren't you were at my wedding, right?
Yeah, Brett,
No,
were you
was
at his
not.
wedding?
No, you weren't able to. So
No,
did
that's
you?
when I was in Illinois.
Oh yeah. Did you ever um meet my dad?
No, I've only heard stories about them.
Okay. Well, so Rage has met my dad, and like if you see my dad, like my dad kind of looks like, I don't know, he doesn't necessarily look Cuban either. Um like he kind of looks like a really tanned white guy.
Okay, fair.
Like but he's like dark tan, like he's
Yeah.
Hispanic. And
He's more
but like
olive.
no, he's like tan. Like he's Hispanic tan, but like
Ah.
looking at him because of the way that he shaves his head,
Uh-huh.
right? And then he does the fucking the handlebar mustache.
Now, when we
And, like-
talking handlebar, we're talking like full Hogan handlebar.
Yeah,
Nice.
like he does the handlebar mustache, and then he normally has like a soul patch goatee fucking thing going on. So like he looks like a fucking just really tan white guy, which I mean Florida, that fucking
Yeah.
makes sense. But like he's not. Like he fucking tricks people all the time. Like he'll be because he lives over in a predominantly Spanish part of town, right?
Right.
So like they just see him and they're like, oh, look at this fucking, like they either think that he's white or black.
Fucking.
They don't think that he's fucking Hispanic and that he knows Spanish.
But they're in
right? So, like-
Florida. There's like.
Which is why they think that he's white or black. So
But there's the Cuban population in fucking. Never mind. I'm not gonna. People
listen,
are dumb
all
as
right?
hell.
I never said that my people were intelligent, okay? A lot of them don't have common sense. All right?
People just
So-
don't. In general.
But like they're like some of the dumbest people that I've ever met, but they're also some of the smartest people that I've ever heard of. Like
Fair
I
enough.
don't know what other fucking like people would be able to turn a fucking old solid steel pickup truck into a fucking boat and
You know
make
what?
it across the fucking Gulf.
You know what? You got me on that one.
So
You got me there.
Yeah. But yeah, so like my dad will be in like stores and shit, and then he'll hear people talking like in Spanish or whatever,
Mhm.
and then he responds to them in Spanish, and they just look at them like, "What the fuck?" Because he speaks it perfectly, but like you wouldn't expect him, like looking at him, like you wouldn't really expect him to speak Spanish.
Yeah, no.
So, but yeah, yeah, no, it's
Well,
funny. I'll have
fun
to see
facts with
if I
Salty.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I have the old picture to where like it's me with longer hair and like I'm in the picture with my dad as well. But like you can see us together and then be like, "Oh shit." Like
Yeah, if you
yeah,
put all of my family in one picture, you have to really unfuck the white balance, because we will blind you. It's like looking at Sean's head too closely when he jumps at you like a flashbang. It's kind of like that, uh, because of the fact it's my family's all Celtic Scandinavian. So it's just like I have family members that currently live in Florida, where their youngest son is in the police department in fucking somewhere. Jackson, maybe? Assorted Crackers? Yes, Carson. We are the Assorted Crackers. We're all Irish descent. Um, then his parents, my Uncle Mike, is the palest motherfucker I know with bright orange hair and lives in Florida as his retirement option.
that's funny.
And he's a 28-year lieutenant colonel.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
should tell
like,
him to leave Florida though.
I have.
Um I'm tired of all of these people fucking coming to Florida and raising our goddamn like everything.
Everything. Yeah, no. I told him to leave because I was like, you know you're Irish, right? Like you know that you'll just burst into flame. He's like, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
fine. I'm like, go anywhere else. Like, just stop going to Florida. Let them have it. Let it be. Let it be.
Bert, Bert, are
Listening.
you looking?
Hold on.
Because I saw you asked.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, zombie Deadpool.
Oh, it's cool.
So yeah, Deadpool holding zombie Deadpool head. Um, you got just normal Venom, the black Venom, not the blue Venom.
Right.
Then zombie Venom. Which you can't really see, but he's got like a bunch of like fucking green
Mm.
mixed in with him, but the lighting that I have on right now doesn't really show it that well. Um, and then the last one, um, I got it and instantly thought of Mandy
Oh God.
because it's
Panda
Panda
Pool.
Pool. Yeah,
What series is that in? Because
the
I
which
have a
one? The
Deadpool
Panda Pool?
series. Oh, the Deadpool series. Because I have a Deadpool series pop somewhere. Oh yeah. I have Barista Deadpool, um, Roman Emperor, Roman Senator, and LARPing Deadpool.
Oh yeah, no, it's not in that one.
Oh, different set.
Um, yeah, this one it's got like it'll be Deadpool laying down. There's Mermaid Deadpool, Clown Deadpool, Chicken Deadpool, Wizard, Cheerleader, King, Bedtime, Panda, and Samurai.
Okay. And then the Marvel Zombies, I have the Marvel Thor zombies, or not just like the regular Marvel Zombies, but it's Thor.
hmm
I don't think it's part of the same series though.
See, I didn't see the Thor one. I saw like the one that I
All right,
have. Like,
nerds. We're gonna
lit-
get into our actual nerddom here. We're gonna live up to our titles.
We'll speak later.
yeah,
Well, you can speak of Funko Pops later. Right now, it is time to get into the big nerd shit.
the big nerd
Yes.
shit, the
The
ultimate
big
nerd
nerd shit. Thank you, Phantom.
Yes.
Thank you for the applause. It is time for big nerd shit. So, like I said, where we last left our heroes as they were returning from the haunted mansion and taking a big snooze. And they wake back up in the tavern. Thank you, Salty, for shooting that into my ear holes.
It's okay. I didn't want you or didn't want to be left out because I couldn't hear shit because Phantom fucking decided to resub and he said boo.
Oh. Ow, what the
Okay. I feel like that was burn, letting everybody know what tinnitus feels like.
I already know what tinnitus feels like.
Yeah, same here.
So, you guys are in the tavern, in the mess hall, in the morning, having your coffee and snacks and such. And you are preparing to leave for the Nold Spire. Begin.
Where are we? Broken Earth still?
Yes, you're still in Broken Earth.
Wait a second. Why didn't I hear that?
I'm
Phantom played the
unironic.
Rickrolled thing and it didn't come through on my audio. What the hell's going on? No.
I'm ironically learning to do the coin roll on my fingers.
Nice.
I want to try and see if I could get the fucking axe fixed right quick.
So you want to go try and talk to Thurlby?
Yes.
All right.
Give me a little unforeseen consequences.
Ah, yes. The door opens. A magical portal beginning to form. It opening to the Silverthorn Keep as the doors swing open wide. And you see yourself in the center with the fire pit going, the smell of food upon the air, and of course, seeing everyone there, including Nosh, who seems to have fully recovered after his time in the infirmary with Eris. Now donning 2 robotic forearms for whatever reason. He now seems to be walking around assisting the other vendors, including Greg and Thurlby and Eris, with menial taskings while he was waiting for you all to return.
I keep forgetting I have these arms.
I forgot you weren't with us last week.
Damn.
I thought you were with us.
No, I wasn't. I remember the last thing I remember was getting the robotic arms.
I remember you said that you might have been late, and then you were messaging people, and then that was it. Like, I
Yeah,
could have
you were
sworn
having
you
to
were
kick
with
the
us.
doors in yourself.
That's right. I couldn't use the nosh.
You could not use the Nosh. You had to be
Oh,
use your big old leggies.
the Nosh
Yeah.
battering ram just got an upgrade though. We're gonna use my hands instead of my head.
Ugh.
I just cross the
Uh,
point in like a fucking pencil. Boop, right through it.
So Nosh, the one bonus you do get from your arms is that your constitution and your strength both go up by a singular point.
Did you adjust that? Do I need to adjust that?
I can adjust it if you so want.
I can do it if you are gonna monologue for a minute.
We're still at 8, right?
Yes, you're all still at
Okay.
8. And Nosh, I'll take care of it because you guys are going to be role playing while you're talking to Thurlby and shit. Because you haven't seen your
Sounds-
friends in a fucking minute.
Sounds like a plan. How fare the adventures, lads?
Is your brain broken? You doing
No, it's
okay
working.
there, bud?
It's working just fine.
Oh, well, you just missed a haunted house.
Haunted
It was
house.
actually haunted for once.
Damn.
Yeah, there were no mirrors this time. Thank God.
Mm-mm. Did you guys bring the boogle?
I don't remember if we had the Boogle or not. I don't think
You
we
did,
No.
but they didn't go with
No.
you to the mansion. They were there at the
Oh
tavern.
yeah, they just stayed at the tavern.
Oh. Well, I should have came along then.
Well,
No, they were keeping you company while you napped.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Do not.
Don't
want
worry,
to
that
hear
was
about
out
the
of
boogle.
character. I wasn't saying that as Coverall, so you didn't actually hear that.
Oh, damn.
Well,
So,
you did come to consciousness, though. Your shirt was covered in weasel fur. So.
Oh no.
Oh,
My cover's
shit.
blown.
My cover's blown. Damn. Must have been a good nap.
Nosh, you seen Thurlby?
I have not.
Is he throwing shit at the robot?
Don't call me a robot. I only have
He's
hands.
got Thang now.
Not you. Yeah,
It was Thang, right?
I don't remember what the fuck he called it.
No,
Kevin
because
Mark II.
I brought him. I brought him back. We gave him one of the goblins, right?
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Yes,
got the
but
Fang the
prior to
Goblin.
that, he had the Kevin Mark II or whatever it was, right?
Yes, it was Kevin, Mark II, and Fang are now
Yes.
his assistants in the shop
damn.
Steven was fired.
Steven.
with a metal pipe
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the carpet.
and a carpet. All because Mandy kept saying it was weird to hear the assistant be called Steven. And I said, all right. Steven was hit in the head with the metal pipe and dumped in the
Yeah.
river. And she's like, that's
What was
worse.
What was his name?
Whose name? The assistant?
The goblin.
Fang.
Fang.
Like the tooth. Fang.
Fang.
Okay, Fang.
Yeah. Like a
Yes.
shark, like a snake fang, shark fang, if you will. Fang action. You
You
know,
don't want to name him Boblin?
I will
Goblin.
fucking punch you in the head.
Goblin.
Yeah, Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah.
I bet you'd like somebody to be Boblin your goblin.
Man, that's worse than the mind goblins. Carson tried to get me with that today. She tried to get it. She tried to get me with that joke from upstairs, and I went, "Oh yeah, fucking, I hate mind goblins. They always keep like hitting people in the nuts." And she went, "Damn it!"
All right, I would like to seek out Thurlby.
Sure. So you
Here for
go over.
Thurlby.
Damn it, Warfin, go home.
Orphan.
Yeah, you made the fucking Warfin voice. Go home.
Sorry.
It's you go over to the shop and you see Fang working diligently among the pieces, and you see that the Warforged body you had brought, Kevin Mark II, as Thoroughly had got him working, seems to just be strapped to the wall, like by his forehead, like on a dolly in the
Awesome.
back, and like the lights are gone out of its eyes.
Huh.
And you see Thurlby pop up from behind the counter and go, I thought I smelled belligerence. How can I help you today?
What the fuck did you just call me?
thought
I
you said
called you a
belligerent.
fucking nerd, Tova.
Get good, scrub.
You also keep looking at Kevin. Kevin's fine. He's taking a snooze. I found out that his I guess you could call it soul circuit wasn't exactly stable. So whoever was in there is no longer there anymore, so now Kevin's just a statue.
Well, that
Oopsies.
sucks. It's a good
Well-
thing we brought you Fang.
It is, but one thing that I have found is I believe I can repair that circuit for Kevin, which I believe if I can do so would mean that we'd be able to use the body as a failsafe if anyone got seriously hurt. Much like what happened with Christian. If your mortal body was killed, but you were able to be brought here, I could put you into Kevin, and you'd be able to live. But hopefully it never comes to that. I don't believe that fate would be fit for many people.
I mean, Nosh might sign up since he signed up to have
Hey,
robot
hey.
arms.
Don't be calling me out so quick. I like it. I like the upgrades. They look cool.
I'm glad you like your new arms. I see that you've recovered well. Have you been doing your checkups and your
Yeah.
physical therapy?
Yes.
Very
I keep
good.
forgetting that they're there.
Wonderful. Now, you don't come and see me unless you need something specific. What
Yes.
happened?
I'd kind of just like take the axe off of my back and hold it out so you can see the fucking square in the holes.
Sweet Petunia of Elzengard. What the hell did you do, Tova?
Well, so yeah, it's a long story.
This is supposed to be magical steel. It's not supposed to be broken by normal means. How did you... But you put a perfect square into the blade.
Found
How?
that. It was a magical box.
Oh, God. I, Okay. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do with this? It's a
you
good
fix it?
paperweight. What? How would I fix this, Tovar? There's a square hole in the middle of the blade. I can't just squeeze the steel together. Like I said, this is supposed to be magical steel. It's not just supposed to break. But whatever you did this. I can't fix that. Like, what the fuck? Did you hit an adamantine box? What? How?
I don't know what kind of box it was, but it was strong.
Fucking apparently. I don't know what you want me to do here. I could try and find you something different. I could, I don't know. What do you want? I can't just fucking pull this out of my ass and fix it.
Well, I like having a chopper.
Wonderful. Next time, don't chop a fucking box with on.
Listen. I
Don't
didn't know I was
listen,
gonna
me.
do that.
Is you telling the boy how to use his chopper?
I am telling the boy how to use his chopper, especially when I have to go tell the Big Mac that he put a fucking square in it.
Is fair.
Ain't not good for a kip now, is it? It fucking sitting there better as a goddamn paperweight.
It's shiny paperweight.
A fucking shit paperweight. This is just Fang and another goblin yelling back and forth between each other. It's fuck shit, ain't it?
Yeah, probably.
Well, we gotta chop a back here somewhere. Gotta find something. Just gotta go do crumping.
We'll find him a proper chopper.
We gotta find buff chopper. I think I got something by it. And he goes and he pulls something out. He goes, oh yeah, like a chopper here. And he pulls it forward. And it looks like a very thick bladed machete, almost. Looks very much like a traditional orc chopper. Like an axe and a machete had a lovingly violent child. And Fang simply puts on the counter and goes, what a good chopper that is, yeah? It's this here is the mentor. It built real good. Chop real nice. Do you nice?
Real nice.
Fucking
Get it real good right there. Get it good chopper. The boss Gazgo used to use it. Made good work of it, he did.
Good old boss Gasco.
Good old boss. Kicked Angron's ass, he did. Good
Real
for him.
proper.
Real proper crump that was. Real good of him. Sent this chopper back. Real nice. Real nice of a big lad he was.
Biggest.
The biggest and the strongest. You
And
look
the
like you're a big
fightiest.
strong one. Oh, the fightiest. Don't let him get around purple though. Could become too snaky. Be the quirkiest orc there is. Be terrifying.
Oh. Never see him coming.
Won't see him going neither.
Nope.
So, you big git. You want it.
I guess I could give it a shot.
Wonderful.
So much monologue just to fucking.
It's just like a fucking
Like,
back and forth between two goblins.
you guys kept fucking going, and I'm just sitting here like, okay.
Tovar's sitting there, his brain is becoming mush.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh fuck.
Everything is going on. That's what's going on.
Uh,
So he puts the chopper on the counter and just asks if you want it. And if you want it, you got it. So I'll put it on your uh, little inventory sheet real quick for you.
yes.
My cat's such an asshole.
Why is that?
Asshole.
Spilled
all
his fucking drink.
Yesterday, her entire food dish went across the room.
Yep.
Oh, she's such a bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Underhanded
So-
insults while whispering. Love it.
So let's make sure this works. Baka baka baka. Yo, martial weapons. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God damn it!
What's the matters, Tovar?
I'm just reading it. Oh.
You say the Mentor is a great sword who is a good chopper. The sword of a fallen Gib. The big boss. Crafted by the hands of the Big Mick. Razor's edge and good for chopping. Good for a good crumping. It seems that if using the blade will make it so that you try to hit harder, hit better, like a good Guruk. But if you miss, the boss seems to come back from the dead and beat you about the head. So don't miss.
Gives you a proper globe smacking.
He'll kick your ass for Gork and Mork. Yeah, so essentially, the Mentor is a chopper that was given to you that upon a successful hit, you'll gain additional bonuses to hit and damage. But when you miss, you will lose those bonuses and it will start to go down.
Yeah, I saw. So is it a fucking sentient weapon?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's a
'Cause I
sentient
saw-
weapon in the sense that it has basically some kind of spirit in it, but also not in the sense of that it will talk to you. It basically just it's like Duolingo in a sword.
Just like, oh yeah, if you do good, nothing happens. But if you fucking miss, you fucking suck.
Yeah, basically.
What
Oh,
kind of swing was that, you stupid kid?
yeah. While I am here, and I fucking remember this shit.
Uh-huh.
I want to talk to Thurlby about this fucking spear.
Oh shit.
What?
the fact
It's
that it-
great.
It yeets me.
Thurlby talks like this now. Now Thurlby is here, Mr. Tovar. What? Did you finally get to use the spear? Did it be everything you wanted?
Oh, it fucking yeeted me.
I told you to read the manual.
What fucking manual?
He points to the words on the shaft of the spear that says return sender.
Returns to sender.
No, you missed what I said. It doesn't have the word to in it. It just says return sender.
How the fuck do I unfuck this?
Let me see if I can do this. He goes, I I might be able to make something happen.
He just
Does
like,
anyone have any gems on their person?
Let me check.
I'm just imagining Thurlby like just sitting here like etching 2 in between fucking like return and sender. Not even like spelling out 2, just like the number 2. And then it fucking he's like, yes, here it is, it's fixed.
Unfortunately, I don't have any gems. Anybody
Dragon
else?
Teeth, that's about it.
I don't think I have any gems. I don't know. Do we have gems in the bag of holding?
That's what
That's
I'm just looking at right now, and I don't see. No.
Oh,
I got a power fist.
You do have a black dragon tooth.
oh,
Well, yeah, we
Yup.
said the dragon tooth.
Yeah.
that would work. Okay.
We don't have any gems, but we got a tooth.
That was
I have a
fine.
tooth.
Whose tooth was it?
Black dragon.
That'll
Big black
work.
dragon.
It'll fine. It's fine. It'll work.
I hand the
Give it
tooth
here.
over to Thurlby.
Thank you, Nosh. Now, Fang, I need you over here. I need your hands. They're small enough to work the tiny mechanisms of the lathe. And you hear him begin to spin up the machine and grind down the tooth, pieces and piece of it, as he's making essentially what look to be tips of different tools that he's trying to make it to work on some of these magical instruments that you have. In but a moment, I would suggest you all breathe through your nose. The particles will be greatly high in this workshop for a moment. He eventually stops the lathe, finishes grinding down and shaping what he needs, and brings the spear over to his workbench. As you see sparks and light flash off from his goggles and from the wall as he's sitting there working, bringing down hammers and other tools to fix it. Just a lot of noises are all coming over from there. Just and with a single swing of the mighty spear, Fang fucking drops it.
What the fuck?
Fang! You butter-fingered fucking goblin, give me the spear. And he hands it back to you, and he goes, I think it worked. Take a look, see if you like it. Fix a little bit of the weight, did a little decursing, a little angel dust, etc.
There's only one way to find out.
Now, if you look real closely at the shaft, I want you to see what I did. I put a little signature on it, just so that you know that I unfucked it for you. If you look real close, right there, in between the words return and sender, I simply put 2 lines that represent the number 2. And underneath it, I said, stop fucking breaking my shit, Love Thurlby.
Oh, I always knew you loved us.
You hear a shotgun. You hear a shotgun rack underneath the counter. Don't get too mushy now, Tovar.
If you want, I can have Finny give you a hug again.
What did I just say, Tovar?
So where can I test this at?
Outside, preferably.
What, you throw shit in here all the time.
It's my shop, Tovar.
Technically, you're in our keep.
That's it.
Ooh.
Fang, give me the negotiator.
I'm gonna be walking out. Like, oh, this is your problem.
I'm just sipping whiskey, trying not to spit my drink out. Well,
I mean, Tovar, Yes, I may be in your keep, but I did program something into your arm. Just for this circumstance.
Oh.
Have fun fighting yourself, dickhead. As he snaps his fingers and your left arm comes alive and just starts trying to punch you around your head.
God damn it.
Oh
Defense.
no.
Defense. Defense.
Defense. Dive, dodge, and dodge.
26 to
So you don't get punched by your own hand, and eventually you get it back under control. And Thurby looks at you and goes, now, Tovar, go throw it outside. Thanks. There's people in here besides you and your giant Goliath ass.
Fair enough. Tovar goes outside to go throw the fucking spear.
I see, Fang. I tell you this all the time. I see 4 shortened lifespans. No, not 4 shortened. 4 shortened lifespans. Pay attention to me, not them. Look at me. Look at me, Fang, when I'm talking to you. As you hear these words echo out as you all exit the front door to watch Tovar throw his stick. And so you simply stamp outside where you have some hay bale targets set up.
Yes.
So roll the throw of the spear.
Yeet. 21.
You throw it really good through the hay bale, and you hear glass break in the distance.
Oh, shit.
Just
No.
it's definitely not a good noise. Just, you know, you just hear in the distance, and then followed by screaming of, what the fuck?
Uh-oh. I don't know if it's coming back.
You were given a piece of paper with it that clearly says instruction manual for the spear, written in like very quick hand stitch. And it simply says that you have a command word that you need to speak to return it to you. The command word is 3 letters, written in archaic text that looks like giant. And it seems that once you look at it a little bit and you decipher it, it is S-U-S.
Sus?
Sus.
Sus.
Sus?
Yes.
Okay. Tovar says sus.
No, you.
No, you.
Yeah.
So, you hear a whoosh as the glass breaks once more in the distance as it comes back to you as you hold up your hand and it lands in it with a solid thump.
Oh.
As you just hear in the distance, what the fuck? My leg!
Hey guys, maybe we should go back to Broken Earth.
A guy comes out of a building from behind the hay bales walking, and he's trying his best, and he's like, help, my leg, my leg, oh god, and just falls to the ground and just is not having a good time. You see there are 2 massive holes in the sides of his house.
So I
Oh
would like
no.
to go in to the keep and let Eris know that some guy just got hit by a fucking spear. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Can you go help him out?
As you have the spear strapped to your back. You're
Yeah.
like, oh man, this dude just got hit
blood
by a
dripping off the
spear.
fucking blade.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Like he just fucking came out. He's got 2 holes in his legs. You know,
Alright, it's just this. I don't
I want to
fucking.
send somebody over there.
She gives you this look of just disbelief and sighs at you just as she walks past you, outside with the medic bag strapped to her back as the doors reappear in the center of the keep, almost as if it's time you go away.
God damn it.
Overall walks up from having his breakfast. Fuck, you got blood on your spear for?
I think it's time for us to go.
Cabral,
fair
as you walk up, you hear in the distance, fuck!
Tovar just like hurries
Hold
through
on,
the
miss.
fucking portal. He's just like, nothing to see here. Fucking-
Rawl just kind of looks over his shoulder and follows through.
Fucking Rexus, I just read what you said. Why'd you yeet your spear at that dude? Shrugs. He seemed sus. Catches spear.
Seemed sus. Oh no!
Oh god damn it! That's
Oh,
fucking
it's
great.
great. Here for it. I'm here for the shenanigans.
Ugh,
Here for it. I'm here for the
so hot. Ugh.
Want to touch the hiney? Ow!
Oh my god! You never seen Billy Madison?
I did.
That Veronica Vine is one hot piece of ass.
Nice.
Ugh.
All right. So yeah, Tovar hauls ass through the fucking portal.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
you
World's
all
bad.
ass through it and
I was
just
walking
start
through it.
making your way into it. And you exit out to Broken Earth as you just hear like shuffling of wheels behind you as Eris is dragging a stretcher behind her, and it's just like just very angrily moving someone. And
Oh, no.
you all step through the gate back to Broken Earth.
Like how I went into this with like innocent intentions of just wanting to try the spear, and then Burns like, nah, you know what? You fucking threw it, and it just goes into somebody's fucking house.
Did
Like
you check
Burns
behind the
trying to
target?
turn us. I mean,
Did you
no,
check
but
LOS?
listen, all right. My line of sight was to that fucking hay bale and back. All right.
That was straight tunnel visioned.
House visioned, not a tunnel.
Nothing exists beyond my target.
My target
Fucking
is
object
only
permanence.
Yeah.
it's like Arya Stark. You have a whole list. Cersei. Not allowed.
Exactly. All right.
Me.
Walter Frey.
Oh dear.
Just also, you have to remember physics is real in this world. You have 24 strength. You threw the spear with a 21. Like
You threw it
you,
too well.
you fucking yeeted that shit into somebody.
I mean, that's fair. We should look into adding trees behind the
right there specifically.
The hay bales, yeah, specifically behind that one hay bale that has a hole through it now.
Get rid of the house, put
Um,
trees there because the person's dead.
The person is in the infirmary. OSHA violation ensues. If the only reason the tree gets planted is because of the OSHA violations.
Listen, all right. I could have just left him there.
You did leave him there.
No,
You told Eris about it. Does not mean that you are innocent in this endeavor.
personally didn't go and get him, but he's not just bleeding.
Go out the warrant.
He
Uh,
was until you
He may have
told
run away, but he sent somebody to help.
Yeah.
He may have put the spear in the man to start with, but he's not a bad guy. He
He's
just
now a
is a
fugitive of the
bad
law.
guy.
Pure accident.
Pure
that hold up in court?
unadulterated accidents. It's fine.
Yeah.
It
Will
was
that hold
just
up in court?
it was spherical manslaughter. It's fine.
Oopsie, oopsie, he made a fucking walkie.
It might as well be vehicular if throwing it that hard.
Basically.
Oh,
So
jeez.
you'll find yourselves back at Broken Earth with your carriage and the horses. And prepare yourself to travel to Knoll Spire to fight the beast.
The beastie.
The beastie.
The boys.
The bears.
One of these days we'll be able to go to the fucking
One of these
Feywild and get
days-
better horses.
One. Did you miss the session yesterday? They did go to the
I'm good with
Feywild.
the Feywild.
I'm okay.
Yeah, no, I missed it.
It's just
Yeah,
one
you
of
know
those
what the
things.
intro music for them going to the Feywild was? Do you want to hear it?
Sure. Sounds like a fun time.
Oh, here, I'm going to get the voice on too. Huh. Welcome, one and all, to the big carnival in the sky. It's your favorite event, the Black Carnival, and this side of the Feywild with our special guests, the heroes of New Haven. Yeah, that's what they walked into yesterday.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it was a
Was.
blast because Aura was shitting her pants.
It was
Is that
Yeah.
yeah,
Jenna's character?
Yeah, Jenna.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
She doesn't like clowns.
She does not. There were no clowns there, but there could have been.
She just heard the music and was like,
Mhm. Oh, her and Mandy
Yeah,
both
pretty
had
much.
like a very visceral reaction.
Yeah.
You said in Mandy? Yeah,
And
Mandy, doesn't
Mandy,
like
yeah.
clowns.
So you guys have your carriage and your horses and go towards the Knoll Spire. Your travel is simple, and nothing major occurs until you get there. It takes a while. It takes about probably 10 hours or so to travel the coastline to get to the Knoll Spire. Once you get there, you come across large stone walls with a large wooden gate leading into a small settlement that is around a citadel that stands in the center, the Spire of Knoll Spire. Once you're inside, you are taking a look at the bounty paperwork you have. And it simply points you towards someone who is known as the Soothsayer. That this person is the one that put the bounty out to start with and is asking for your assistance. And that there is a monster of sorts that is terrorizing the Knoll Spire as well as the surrounding linchpin towns. And, of course, is accompanied by a moist cactus for Mr. Rage. So, you're eventually pointed to the spire where the Soothsayer stays. They don't seem to have much of a name, but they seem to be an older, almost what looks like a minotaur. They are essentially the minotaur race, and they just look very old, very large, about 6.5 feet tall, built like a brick house, able to probably like built thicker than Torvar. Oh, God, what the fuck name was that? Tovar. Torvar. Nyar nyar.
What you kept fucking calling me in the beginning.
Nyar nyar.
Oh, God.
Torvar. So Tovar, it's the soothsayer is built thicker than him. Like if Tovar's built like a refrigerator, this thing's built like a Mercedes from 1950s. Like it is
Felt like a
thick.
boat.
Yeah, it is a brick. A walking lead brick. And so they walk out to meet you. Their hair that comes off the back of their head is long and gray. Their eyes are drooped and grayed out. Their fur is of different patches of white and miscolored as their age has taken the best of them. And they're simply just walking out with assistance of a large cane that would be used in the sense of just a bludgeoning stick for anyone else around it. But for this person, it is essentially a strong cane. And they walk out and they go, why, hello. I imagine you are the heroes I was asking for.
Yep.
Wonderful. Now I need to speak to you about the beast. It seems to be that of a terrifying abomination that has been terrorizing the towns around us. It seems that every time someone gets close to slaying it, it runs, or somehow gets the upper hand. I can lead you to where it lives, to where it sleeps, hopefully giving you the advantage on when you attack. But I do warn you, it will not be an easy fight.
Lovely. Well, let's get ready then.
And so he points you in the direction of where you're going to be going. And it's towards the delta to your west. There is a large area known as the Bonelands that has been scoured by beasts of this nature before, and that this one seems to be the most aggressive, coming out of its territory and attacking things outside of its range for unknown reasons. As Soothsayer points you in that direction, you know that you can take your carriage to that locale. It's going to be a little difficult once you're actually there, just because the marshes are hard to traverse by carriage. You may have to go on foot. And so, as you travel west, you'll be traveling west a couple hours. The Soothsayer continues to tell you about the monster that he has been facing and that he has been seeing in his dreams and in his reports from the others around the area. This monster seems to be... I can't remember exactly. So many reports come through. So many words, so many descriptions. I remember that he's at least 14 feet tall, has 4 arms, has 12 eyes. He seems to have the screech of a harpy and the mouth of a monster made of tentacles and teeth. He seems to also be able to leap and fall grasps and use his strength to his advantage. At least that's what I try to remember. And the Soothsayer strings together some stories for you about the beast, about the origins of what they believe it came from, of where it might have stayed, what it had done, etc. Tells you that these beasts were once apex predator of this region, having been stronger than anything else around them, it tended to go out and take down what it needed and returned, but seeming to change its shape every time it left. You find yourself eventually at about a half mile, about 300 to 400 yards or so from where you need to be. And he simply points out to you to an ominous silhouetted hilltop with a desecrated soil grave in front of it. Just no grass, just dirt. Just dirty, dirty dirt. And we'll use the forest tile just for the sake of my own sanity. Remove the boogle. Remove the Mandy. Place the Nash.
Oh,
It simply tells you that the monster is therein. So you guys have about 500 or so meters to go before you actually get to where this monster supposedly is. What would you like to do?
um,
Uh,
well, shall we see if we can set up some traps or something?
possibly. Do we have anything to use as a trap?
Check.
Does everyone have a healing item on them?
Aye.
No.
I have bandages.
I don't have
You also
fucking
have cure
shit.
wounds, don't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I don't have fucking shit. Because I got fucked up. Goddamn testing out the fucking spear and then fucking all the other shit.
Okay. Being reunited with the spear.
Yeah. Getting lit the fuck up by arrows. God, that was so much fucking damage.
It was. It was a lot of damage.
Yeah, you did become a pincushion.
Yeah.
But, do you have a healing item you can give him out of the bag, or
Yeah, I was just looking. I can give you well, I could give you the one healing potion if you want to add that.
Okay. Just a normal one?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'd rather keep the greater and the supreme still in there right now.
Yeah. No worries.
yeah, for the only things I have in my inventory that could maybe be used to set up a trap would be the hand axes and the javelin,
Yeah, I've got
and some rope.
I've got 2 hand axes and 4 javelins.
I have a tinder box. I have rope. I have my hand axes. I was thinking we can make some sort of fire pit.
I do have the shovel of Giant's Bane.
Yeah, and I have like all the things necessary because I have the tinderbox. I also have a hat of wizardry spell.
Um,
So what do
so
you
you're
guys
thinking
want to dig a
making like
hole?
a fire pit trap, or like
Oh
a
yeah, thinking like a fire pit trap. Yeah,
okay, like a pitfall that we lured it into and then try to light on fire.
yes,
Okay.
which we can use like the rope and then like sticks and stuff.
Eh? All right. Well, Corporal's gonna go see if they have another shovel that he can use to help out as well, or any other things that may be applicable to be used in this pitfall.
Tovar still does have the shovel of Giant's Bane.
Yes, but only one person can use that at a time.
In the carriage, you would probably essentially find things of small use, so it probably wouldn't be much to expect that there'd be a shovel and some small supplies there.
Okay. I will help out with the digging and stuff then.
Just come up like fucking Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. I love chickens, Eddie!
God damn.
I'm just revisiting everybody's childhood.
I like
You know,
turtles.
these past two fucking these past two sessions, you know, you got that and then like shit, dude.
That's such a fucking good one.
Yeah.
That was
I
about
still
as
need to
good
go
as the
back and
fucking
clip that.
yeah.
Well, now
It
you
was
have
like that and fucking God, it was like the cold open from yesterday was absolutely bonkers.
Oh, yeah.
all right. So Tovar starts digging a hole.
Yes. You tell
Go
Nosh that you love chickens.
I like turtles. I like trains.
Y'all are ridiculous.
You fucking love it, goddammit.
Alright, so where exactly are you guys digging the hole?
Um,
I don't know. There's a lot of black in front of us. A lot of fog of war.
Yeah. Almost as if there's things happening behind the wall of fog there. Now you have more space to dig. Go forth and dig.
That's what that 15 did, was give me, you know, some perception.
Yeah, you
option.
you looked past the fog of war and opened your eyes, or like, ah, yes, I can see.
Ah, yes, using my papers. That is an option.
Yes, eyeballs.
I don't
What do
know.
you guys think? Like right here, this area,
Giant hole.
this area.
Yeah.
I was thinking like on the grid, probably like 5x3. So 3, 5.
So like this?
That might not be big enough. This is a big hole though.
It's fucking 20 feet.
I think 5 would be. I can't get the measuring tool to start where I'm actually clicking. I don't like it.
Bro, y'all want to dig like a 30-foot hole?
Well, I thought he was thinking like a trench more than a pit.
Yeah, more of a
Or-
trench. Yeah. So like 30 by like 15 feet or something like that.
Where's the? How do you? Oh, you can just do a draw. Like something like this, or similar.
Like that.
Why don't
Okay,
y'all
obviously go straight.
oh,
But
bruh.
Oh.
You
The rectangle.
the fucking drawing tool.
My bad.
oh, that's where
Look.
the options for that is. Where's the eraser?
I got it.
Okay, cool.
There's no eraser on this. You have to click on it and hit it. Delete.
Oh, okay.
So is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
What the fuck? All good, Rockets. So what, like right here?
Yeah, deep enough to like trip up the beast.
If it's about 12 feet tall-ish, then it would
About
have to be
14
at
feet
least
tall.
about 14 feet tall. Then it would have to be at least like an 8-foot deep trench to be able to like impede it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 30 foot. I feel like that's too big. I don't know.
It gives us an
Oh,
open range on, because it never might actually not come through the middle and come through like any portion.
how well? Yeah, how much time do we have to prepare again exactly?
I mean, you haven't even approached the like area yet, so like you're
Oh
in the
wait, so
area, but
digging
like you
here would
haven't aggroed it. So yeah, you
ah
got time.
okay. Hmm.
We can like aggro it and lead it back, and then light the trench when we need to get on the other side. What do you guys think?
Maybe we could try it.
Yeah,
Who's our fastest mover?
Finrod.
That would be
Yeah,
me.
Trinity.
So that'd be up to you.
If we're gonna have him run back across it, we'd have to have like a thin footbridge set up like along the center so that he could run along and it wouldn't be able to just walk over it because it would break with its weight.
Yeah, that'd work.
Or you could just be a badass and jump over it.
It's a long ass
Yeah.
jump.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be able to jump it. I was just
Yeah, I guess.
But then won't the monster jump it too? If I jump
yeah,
it,
that's what I was
maybe.
thinking. It might imitate him if he jumps. So I was like, well, if he just runs, it might not think and it might just chase him and then stumble into it.
Fair enough.
Because this monster seems like it's been a smart one, so
We should also probably cover it up if we can, somewhat with like foliage.
Yeah, just so it doesn't see anything.
Yes. So while Tovar and I are digging the pit, I guess Nosh and Finrod could be looking for proper foliage and like lumber and stuff to build the footbridge and everything.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm out collecting stuff.
Sounds like a plan. That's what I'm doing too.
Okay. So
So there you go, Fern. That's our plan. Build a
Wonderful.
trench, cover it with foliage, leave a little thin footbridge, enough for Finny to be able to run across.
and we have to fill it with spikes and flammable material.
Coo coo coo.
Yep. Regular old monster hunters.
Yep.
Definitely didn't take it from anywhere.
Definitely didn't imagine this from anything that I've ever seen. I don't know what you're speaking of.
Completely original idea.
Completely. 100%. I'm just setting up some triggers for this so that it's all kind of in place. You guys can go about having your fun time.
Sounds good. Thank you. I'll be right back.
I don't think it's gonna be good, guys. I think he's lying.
So because I'm not used to this.
Uh-huh.
So with both of the weapons,
Yeah.
they have two different damage things.
Yes.
So what exactly does that mean?
So both of your weapons are versatile, which basically means that versatile means that you are essentially two-handing the weapon. Because since they're both one-handed weapons, for your longsword specific for the mentor, that is exactly what it means. That either you're using one hand or two hands to do damage. For the other one, because it's also versatile, it's the same idea. You're either doing a quick jab with one hand or using two hands.
Okay.
Basically, if you were carrying a shield, you'd only be able to do the top damage.
Okay.
But
So the
because you're
bottom
not carrying a
damage
shield,
is like
is the one
if
you
I'm
would be using, yeah.
okay.
All right, so you dig yourself a trench. You prepare yourself for what you may find. For who's to truly say what may be lying beyond what is put forth by this individual.
Anybody else notice that Burn will just like randomly go into Thorolby voice?
Yeah, what about it?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
What
just making
about
sure.
it?
And
I just wanted to make sure everybody else realized it too.
Yeah, I'm back.
I
Sorry,
just
what
want to
happened?
make sure that everyone knows.
Hey there. My name is Thurlby the Artificer. Oh.
Thurlby the Artificer.
Hey there, Burnley Priest here.
Burn the priest.
Yes, Burnley Priest here. Call me Dungeon Daddy.
Fucking terrible. I don't know why that fucking
You
hit me
can
so
certainly
bad.
try.
You think this shit is funny?
Are you having a laugh? Ah.
Wait until I show you what I did to Miss Piggy.
Oh, I'm still muted on Twitch. Whoops.
Oh,
Damn it.
no. Okay. So you're all finding yourselves approaching the area with the monster. You know that beyond the fog of what you see is that the monster should be within the Bone Lands, this area that has been deemed its own. And so as you approach ever slightly with the soothsayer in tow, you must prepare for what may be coming around the corner, as it is a tricky beast that will play you for a fool if you are not careful. Be wary. As you come across this area, it is a dead zone. Grass grows around it, but in the center is just barren, surrounded by the bones of what you would imagine would be unfortunate souls that have crossed the path or have been brought back by this creature.
Anybody else get Little Mermaid popping into their head?
A wee bit.
Not saying more elephant graveyard, but you know.
Well,
Potato.
no, it's the wording.
Ah.
Yeah, the poor unfortunate soul. Yeah, that part. I'm sorry, alright? Sarah had me watch it recently.
So the soothsayer points forward to the cave that's towards the end. And he just raises a shaking finger.
God damn it, KK.
You know, what is she saying?
She fucking clipped Kermit Dungeon Daddy.
Kermit Dungeon Daddy.
Of course.
Uh,
It is me, Kermit the Dungeon Master.
oh, Kermit the priest here.
Kermit the Priest. Shut your mouth.
Oh,
Oh, Kermit the Priest.
burn the Kermit here.
Oh no.
Kermit. Burn the Muppet.
Yeah.
Burn the
Burn the
frog.
Muppet.
Oh,
Oh, no.
burn the frog here.
It's me, Burn, the frontman of the new band, Burn the Muppet. Down with the resistance, down with the patriarchy.
Like shit, dude. That sounds like a really good band.
God damn. The soothsayer raises a shaking hand and points at the cave.
Oh.
Oh no. And he just says, "It awakens." And what you see come out of the cave is something beyond horror, beyond understanding, as it takes a few moments for it to finally approach. And you see
A chicken?
Yes.
Oh,
This is where I thought you were going with this too.
And
kill it with fire.
you see a small white rabbit exit the cave and sit upon the dirt and dust, scratching behind its ears. The soothsayer becomes enraged as that is the beast. It's supposed to be 20 feet tall and covered in death gloom. It's supposed to be something that is beyond comprehension and to be bringing death and destruction to everything around it. How is it a fucking rabbit?
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, as he says this, yelling towards the rabbit turns and sees you. And as the words exit the soothsayer's mouth, something begins to change. The rabbit slowly begins to form and transform into something worse.
The fuck?
I thought it was gonna be a fucking Monty Python scenario where you had to fight the rabbit.
I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
keep the Monty Python shit.
What the hell is even that?
What the fuck?
It becomes
Wolf,
a
don't go by the
massive
bench.
force of what looks to be mist and gloom forming into a 20-foot tall monster, something that would bring terror to everything around it. The soothsayer behind you goes, "That's exactly what I thought you were, hiding behind the skin of a rabbit. Now where's your arms? Where's your teeth?"
Tovar just kind of looks back at him like, "Did you shut the fuck up? It's gonna change. It already did once.
I'm
Should have
putting
left it at
the
the rabbit."
I'm putting the hat of what the fuck?
You see it change once more, keeping to its same height, its body becoming liquid and shifting once again, till it becomes something of a large giant, but its head is simply just a stump. Its stomach, where skin would normally be, is now replaced with a large gaping maw filled with razor sharp teeth. Its arms now splitting off to it having 4 of them as it looks down upon you, exuding a deep, dark purple mist that seems to rot away anything that comes close to it.
Excuse me, DM. There's only 2 arms there.
Looks like Tovar's last date.
I will throw
Tovar
you
is struck
into
by
that
lightning.
Tovar is struck by lightning.
I will throw you into that maw.
Oh, at least let me take it out to dinner first. Damn.
Gross.
Living up to true bard stat. Like,
Yes.
standards.
True bard standards. Just
True
I'll take that
non-swipe
out to dinner.
standards.
Why?
Oh, it's got a hole. I can fuck.
Oh,
It looks very submissive and breedable.
My God,
Uh.
stop! I hate everything. I hate
Okay.
this so much. Anyway,
Breedable. Rockets is questioning that.
it looks submissive and breedable.
This is the way.
yeah,
So-
very much.
You, as a soothsayer, now seems to be cheering behind you. Like, that's what I'm looking for. That's the beastie that's been terrorizing the towns. Fucking kill it then.
Damn, mamas. You free later?
Not that way, you fucking bard.
Oh,
Well, fuck.
I mean, if you want.
I would like to eat Nosh.
You would like to yeet Nosh.
Yes.
I'm the one.
Very
I'm the one
good.
casting the fireball.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball.
Well, if he's got some fireball, you don't want to be standing there.
I mean, if you yeet me, I'll just run back and cast fireball in here.
Oh man.
You guys go ahead. What's your plan? How do you want to do it? What's your rumble tumble strategy here?
Can I
I thought I
romance
was
it?
gonna go be the bait.
I thought so as well.
Yeah, I thought that was the plan.
Well,
I
I'd
can
make
piss it
happen.
off.
Go ahead and move all of your dudes
Who's so
as
good
you
with me
see
being the
fit.
bait?
I mean,
Or was Tovar just gonna throw his spear at it?
that's what I was thinking. It's close enough. I could just yeet it.
I need line of sight for the fireball, so I don't hit
Then
you,
we-
Tovar.
Then we don't have to worry about it.
Well, if you're doing that, I'm gonna back up since he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
leave.
fireball
It's gonna be a nice little radius here.
because it's
So-
what, a 20-foot radius.
Yeah,
Yep.
which is. Oh, I don't even have measure out. That.
That would be a diameter.
I know. I know what that is.
20-foot
I'm talking
radius.
about radius is halfway.
Yes.
I literally
Yes.
gave you the circle.
Yes.
The circle is the fireball radius and area
Yeah.
of effect.
But it has not been cast yet.
It is
Not
not.
yet. Oh, he's
So there it
enlarging
is. It's over there.
Over yonder.
Okay. Um. Yes. I was just looking at something real quick. So, neither one of those weapons are fucking strength weapons, are they?
They're finesse, which means that they can be used with strength or dex. All melee weapons are strength by default unless they have the finesse trait.
Okay. So I would still get the +2 melee damage?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Yes.
Then I would like to rage.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to shout, "Get fucked," at that big ugly fucking thing.
I mean,
And
you're,
yeet.
you're manifesting it at this point.
That is a 26 to hit.
All right. That is a solid hit.
That is a 17 for dabblage.
Very good. Very good.
God damn it, KK.
What did? Oh no. Oh jeez.
KK, you literally have a kid.
You literally are the definition.
You literally have a kid. That means you look like you are.
I mean,
immaculate.
immaculate
spell.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Ah,
So saying sus, is that like a bonus action?
you could. I mean, yeah, it's a bonus action to return the spear to you.
Okay. Did he react at all to that throw?
I mean, yeah, the spear pierced him, did some damage, and it went. It made a bunch of noises. It went real. It had a real bad time with it. Here, I have a noise for you. Just
Kind of sus.
Not gonna lie. No cap.
Oh wait, +2 because of the raging as well.
yeah, so
that was
19 damage.
19. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of sus. And then
Yeah, is it just like plunks back to your hand? You're like,
Yeah.
it's just bah.
Yes. I would like to throw again.
Damn.
Okay. For your second attack.
Yeah, dirty 20.
That's
Nice.
a hit.
That is a 14, so +2, 16.
Yeah, you do another 16 points of damage to it. But since you already used your bonus action, it's kind of stuck there for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I would like to back up.
That's the sound your spear made.
Sounds like
Back in those
Etheria's
cheeks,
ass.
but-
Yeah, so you go ahead and use your movement to back yourself up. Yep, you're good.
Yep, that sounded like a. Yeah, it's not TOS appropriate.
Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
So yeah, that's my turn on trying to
All right. So,
get its attention.
Yeah, you definitely have its attention. The spear is inside of its chest, and it's very angry.
I'm gonna start getting fireball ready, but not casting it until it's close.
Okay. So you're basically going to prepare your action.
Yes.
Very good. Kofral and or Finrod, what are you two doing?
Well, I guess seeing as I can't really do anything else right now, I'll what distance is okay. I need to move up a little bit, but I can throw a couple hatchets at it. If I move to here, that puts me within the 60-foot range. I think.
Yeah, you're at
Yeah.
50.
Excellent. I'm going to attempt to eat both my hand axes at it.
Very good. Yeet them hand axes.
Ooh, okay, so that's a. What is the hand axe to hit? 1 second. I clicked on the wrong thing. No, not spells. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, it is still +6 to hit with. Okay. First one is a 25 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
And the second one is a 16 to hit.
So your first one lands and definitely deals damage. It lashing out in pain as you can see the black ichor come past the hatchet. The other one, it lands into its hide, but doesn't seem to really do anything as past that.
Okay. Well, I got 5 damage for the one that actually hit.
Very good.
What
All
was
right,
the one that didn't hit?
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finrod, anything for you, or are you holding?
I am going to prepare once the trap is sprung to do Fist of Unbroken Air.
because I still have movement.
Alrighty. It's going to move its 30. I need to remove these guys.
Not the bunny.
The bunny.
Not the bunny.
Can we have the bunny as a pet?
You can just go find a rabbit somewhere else. And so it's as it steps towards the trench you've covered. Let's see.
Something.
So
Fireball.
Perception.
Fireball.
So it got a 22 in its perception to see the trap. And it's kind of stepping in front of it, and it doesn't really seem that it knows it's there, but you really can't tell since it doesn't have a face.
Yeah, how does it see?
Mm.
Don't worry about it.
Are the
Cast-
nipples its eyes?
I was gonna say don't look too deep into it.
Oh no.
You see as
I
it
want
reaches into the ground and pulls a large hammer from beneath the stone it was standing on and just hucks it at Tovar.
What the fuck?
I use Sentinel to impose disadvantage.
All right. Imposing disadvantage. Let me see what the other one is.
Oh,
The
wait,
other one
never mind.
is
That doesn't work. It's only against melee weapons. Melee
Ah.
attacks.
Oh, I was gonna say
So-
technically it's a melee weapon.
technically. It is a dirt 20.
Oh,
no.
And it will hit you for 26 damage
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
as it
That's a lot
knocks
of
you
damage.
onto your butt as the hammer kind of hits you square in the chest and knocks you backwards.
But you
Give
are
me
raging, though, so
a-
you take half damage,
Yes, he
Yeah.
will take half damage, so he'll take only 13. They give me athletics to not get knocked prone.
no, I will only take 8.
Oh, stones. Okay.
Oh, you did the stone thing. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then give me athletics to advantage to not be
8.
knocked
Look at
down.
that HP. That HP should let me not get knocked down alone. You said athletics?
Yeah, and it's advantage because you're raging.
Yep. Oh, thank God for advantage. Oh, that's a 21.
So you actually seem to catch the hammer and drop it down in front of you, and don't move back a whole lot. You move back about 5 feet, but you don't get knocked prone as the hammer
Yeah.
lands in front of you. As now you're just angry, more angry than you already were.
Yes. You get a dread point.
Hooray!
Right, we're counting
Why do I
those.
get it? Why do I get a dread? No, it doesn't count if it's during advantage. Only if it's
Oh, okay.
natural.
Okay,
Oh,
then yeah,
okay.
you don't get a dread point. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if we were counting those or not.
No, it's only if you're rolling it like singular dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
How big is this hammer?
Sizable. It's
Like-
for a huge creature, so the head of it is about, I would say, 8 feet wide. The handle's probably a good 10
Okay,
feet
so-
long.
Not Tovar wieldable.
I mean, you could probably try and throw it back, but it'd be difficult.
Just yuck that shit. This motherfucker hit me with a goddamn hammer, though.
He did. All right, so that's its actions at that point. And so it seems to step onto your trap.
Fireball. I need to do an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, oh, you have 8
it
fate
was
points.
it was in that one. Fuck.
I'm aware. I get
I'm
that
gonna
dread, but you do have fate points you can use.
I'm gonna go ahead and use it. 'Cause I kind
All
of
right.
need this one to go off.
Do it.
Oh my goodness, another one.
Do yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Kidding me.
Do we go for it again?
What the fuck, Nosh?
3 times the charm.
Third time.
We have to. This has to go off. Oh, a dirty 20.
Better. Much better.
Not good enough. 2 nat ones.
I just have 5 dread no to use. It's fine. That will not come back to bite you ears at any point. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I
you
wanna-
dash your Arcana check to cast your
Yes.
spell, yes?
Yes.
Very good.
Very good. It's gonna hit the fireball. I was gonna try to see if I can see it right this part of the area here. So that'd be like focal point.
You.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Get shit on.
If he needs to do a dex save. Yort. What's your DC? Nosh. What's the
What's up?
DC of your fireball?
It was 11.
Alright, he doesn't pass it, so he takes full damage. 12 damage.
12. Roll damage. It is. Shit, I already lost what it was. I had it.
Killing me. Killing me.
I know. Fudge.
Fireball's like what, 68?
I don't remember. I think it's 4 or 6, depending on the level. Un momento.
There you go. What level's fireball you casting?
3.
It's 8d6.
Yeah, I see it. I just saw it as you were telling me.
You
8.
schmuck.
What, I said 68, didn't I?
No, you said
Those are
86.
I just like. Oh, I did. No, originally.
No,
though.
originally, yeah, you said 6.
Oh. 29.
Alright. So you do toy-line fire damage into this monster and then ignite all the foliage around it.
There.
Are you
So-
meaning to be in that voice?
Yeah, because I can't hear some of the things you're saying.
What the hell?
Take that as a no.
I was wondering why he went
you
Morgan
betrayed
Freeman.
me.
I was wondering that too. And like I was like, maybe he's gonna fucking like say something as the monster or some shit like that.
No, it's
and then-
just voice mod betrayed me. That's what it was.
Oh no.
It apparently was like, oh hey, you know this old keybind you have that's like way down in the bottom. Yeah, we're gonna just throw you at it real quick.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, because you're like, are you meant to be in the voice? I was like, am I in a fucking voice? I have my equalizer on. I don't have anything else on. It was like, nope. You're stupid.
No, it just like you just went Morgan Freeman suddenly, and we were like, oh okay.
Yes. I didn't even fucking notice. Wonderful. Thanks, voice mod. Betrayed me once again. Beautiful.
No.
Any hoozle.
Dun, dun.
You do the damage. He is on fire. He is not having a good time. as you see it, the foliage, the trees, and the trench all burst into flame, it crackling and singeing everything around it, causing creatures to run for cover. See the creature's skin begin to char and melt as you hear another roar come out of its large, gaping abdominal maw. And then Finny.
So it's going to be a strength DC of 13.
Strength DC of 13. Okidopely.
That fireball was kind of sus.
Not how it works. You shush. It passes the strength DC.
All right, so then it'll just be half damage, which is it's 13. So what? 7.
Yeah, it would be 6. Always round down.
6.
So it takes 6 damage from your fist. But you do see something as you throw your hams, your fist of broken air through the fire. It seems to intensify the fire in the trench, almost like a blast furnace. Go ahead and roll 4d6 for me.
4d6. That will be 17.
As you seem to cause the fire that's on it and around it to intensify for a moment, burning it once again as it's trapped in this ring of fire. And you hear the soothsayer from behind you going, "Yes, yes. Kill it. Bring down the beast. Its impeccable form shall be broken upon the stones of the ground that you tread upon it. But my mind is not where it once was. Are we sure this is the beast?" As he begins to ramble to himself, and you hear him say something on terms of, No, I don't think this is the one. This doesn't remind me of the description," as he's going through his notes. He goes,
I roll reaction
It-
to knock him out.
I was gonna do the same thing. Unarmed strike to fucking deck him. Knock his ass out.
"It doesn't
I
have
got
enough
8.
legs." He goes, "It doesn't have enough legs," as you turn and just like bonk him in the side of the fucking dome piece. Knock him in unconscious.
God damn it.
As you see it shift into a large armored carapace creature. A necrotic centipede.
Fuck it, motherfucker. Ugh.
Now that your trap is set, you see that the fire doesn't seem to affect it as much as it was doing before. It's chitin in its skin, seeming to push back against the flames. At this point, it seems like it's ready to charge. It's ready to attack you full on. And it does so with gusto.
I would like to go berserk.
All right. So you see the centipede rear up and charge out of the flames directly towards Tovar as you see Tovar go his Super Saiyan Berserk mode.
This isn't even my final form.
So for this real quick, because I know I gained temporary hit points from it.
Yes.
It says half hit dice plus con.
So what is your level is 8, which means you have 4d8 plus your constitution modifier.
Okay.
So you would roll 4, or not 8, 4d12. 4d12 plus your con mod. So you'd roll the 4d12, add your Constitution modifier to the amount, and that's how many temp hit points you get.
Okay. All right. So 22.
All right. You now have 22 temporary hit points. As the centipede charges you, it's seeming to scuttle easily over the trench, its long, voracious body and multiple legs making ease of the situation in play.
Do I get an attack of op?
At this charging into your combat, no. You can try, though. Give me, yeah, go ahead and try. It's trying to run past you, try to take out its legs or something.
With the Vorpal longsword. Oh, 19, that's death.
Except that it's a huge creature, and it's not like you can reach its head. You do take off a few legs, though.
Dabblage. 11.
So you do take off a few of its legs as it runs past you towards Tovar as it's passing Kovral.
Nice. And then for bonus action, I want to use Bardic Inspiration on Kovral.
All right, so use your reaction for your attack of op, and you're using your bonus for Bardic. I also need you to take, because you made a melee attack against it, you were sprayed with a necrotizing fluid that comes out of the wounds. You are hit for 14 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Kovral, you see the centipede rolling past you, going to attack Tovar.
I'm going to use my reaction to do sentinel attack.
All right, roll.
And I'm also going to smite the shit out of this if it fits.
Going
Smite
to
that
smite
shit.
you.
That
Smite it.
is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Nice.
All right. And I'm going to be using Thunderous Smite.
Very good.
So, my let's roll the actual damage first. Where's my D8?
It's off your butt.
No! No, better not be. Yep, there it is. That is 9 damage for the actual hit, and then 2d6 for that. Ooh. An extra 7 damage for the Thunderous Smite.
Very good. So dealing 16 damage to it. In return, you take 16 necrotic.
Oof.
As you crack a few of its legs and some of its carapace as you run by, the thunderous strike of your hammer cracking its chitin, forcing its body to spike up as you swing under it. But the ichor that comes from within hits you with a deep sizzle and a smell of death.
You said 16 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
As now the centipede arches its head above Tovar, and Tovar, it's going to try an attack. So see if it attacks first. It hits you with a 24.
Yep.
And now comes the fun part. Because you are a creature, so you are now grappled because of its big mouthy bits. And you see that the rest of you see the centipede coming down upon Tovar as its jaws are just over top of him as Tovar is holding it back. Now, it's going to attempt to swallow you. I need you to try. You can either, one, let it swallow you, or two, try to break free of its jaws before it's able to do it.
Fuck. Ugh. Have like no acid resistance or anything. Fuck it. I'll let it swallow me.
All right. So, as the jaws come down and you let it take you, I need dice. Yeetus. All right. You will take an adjusted 16 piercing. So that's already halved because you're raging.
Yep.
Then you will take an additional 8 necrotic. You'll take 24 in total as you are then swallowed inside the centipede.
Okay. Good thing I did those fucking temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let's see.
All right.
now, did you half the necrotic as well?
Are you resistant to necrotic when you're raging as well? It's everything but
because of
psychic
the-
because of the bear totem, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you would take 4, so it'd actually be 20.
Okay, so I just give myself 4.
Yeah, just give yourself 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So at this point, you all see the centipede eat Tovar as Finrod, Dash, Kavral, and BFG are now standing around this giant fucking centipede that's thrashing around trying to eat people.
We'll try to break its fucking jaw.
Is it
All
my
right.
turn?
So yeah, you're gonna be at the last of the allies. So it's gonna be everyone outside, including BFG, then you, then the centipede.
Okay.
So whoever's outside who wants to start it off.
All right. BFG's pretty intelligent, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll get ready, look at BFG, be like, hey, can you launch me with your tail? And point at its mouth. The centipede's mouth.
All right, let's see how smart BFG is. He scores so high on his wisdom check.
Yay!
He simply nods as he coils his giant fucking body in a way to launch you up, much like he was launching the weights the other day.
Hey, that practice.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then it's gonna be advantage for him to lead you. And so he yeets you with a athletic score of 26 at the mouth of the centipede.
Ooh.
So
Alright.
you get up there. You up in it. I'm going to need a athletics check to grab onto it.
All right. And I have advantage on that. No, wait, that's only to escape being grappled. Never mind. Keep forgetting that's what the A is. Therefore, good thing I can double check. That is a 21.
So you're able to be launched up, and you grab onto one of its front antennae, and you're holding on, and you're staring into its three beady eyes on the side of its head as you're just kind of sitting there with your pick in your one hand, holding on to the other, smiling menacingly.
Why, hello there. And I will. Am I in a good position to like take out the side of its jaw?
You can definitely try. You are
All
close
right.
enough where you can either take a swing at its eye or its jaw.
Oh, wait a second. Why not both? I have 2 attacks.
Fair enough.
I'm going to take a swing at its jaw and then a loving swing at its eye to blind it.
All right, roll for your first.
Not 20.
Nice.
Fucking nice. With that solid ass fucking critical. All right.
Yeah. All right. Wait. The Chisel of Hammersmith has a special when it crits, right? Oh, only against constructs. Okay.
Yeah. But as you hit it in the jaw with your first one and just ream the shit out of it, you see that it seems to make it panic, and it seems to make it easier to hit this target for the rest of combat, giving your allies advantage against it.
Nice.
All right, go ahead and make your second.
The attack for the eye is an 18 plus 25.
Oh.
That is a hit to the eyeball.
My
Okay, and the crit is. I just roll my damage twice, right?
Yeah, essentially. Or you can roll it and then double it.
Oh, okay, fair. And 6 plus 4, so 10, so 20 damage in total
Very
for
good.
the first hit. And then for the hit to the eye, 9 damage.
Solid damage to both. You crack its jaw really well, where the part of it that would be attached to the rest of its skeletal system or its exoskeletal system is non-existent, as you basically crushed and pierced it at the same time, and your second swing up into the eye is successful as you take out one of the three that are staring at you. And as you are sprayed with the green ichor spawning from the cracks in the chitin, you take 9 necrotic damage, but you are still hanging on.
Excellent. And it was already my bonus action to like grab on and everything, right? So I don't have.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is my turn.
All right, Finrod or Nosh?
Ye-
Finn, you can go
Um,
first.
I'm gonna get myself prepped here really quick. As I'm walking back, I'm going to burn a charge in the gauntlets for the assault battery.
Uh-huh.
And then because I'm now moving 20 feet up, that gives me an extra +2 on my hit. And then you said we have advantage?
Yes, you have advantage because it seems to be distracted from Kavral.
Be a 22 for this
Very
hit.
nice. That is a hit.
Alright, and then the damage will
No,
be.
don't move the
I didn't mean to move
centipede.
him. I did not mean to do that. I meant to just pull out the.
6.
Now Kavral
Six.
and Tovar have disappeared into the centipede for real this time.
Anna!
So that hit'll be 11.
Very good. 11 damage.
Second one is that's only a 15.
Well, plus your 2 because you got your
So
distance.
17.
Oh yeah, for this. That counts in the same action.
I mean, it is one action.
Yeah. So
So
alright.
yeah, you're basically
So
hitting with both
17.
hams. Yeah. So that is also a hit. Roll damage.
D8. And that is
Oof.
another
Nice.
15.
Very nice. You definitely feel some cracks in the skeletal structure of this centipede as you just slam into its flank, causing it to let out a bloodied roar as the ichor starts to pour voraciously from the cracks in its body, and it deals damage to you to the tune of 13 necrotic.
Damage is coming. And then my bonus action.
Yes.
I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
Are those technically missiles?
Huh?
Like the blood coming out? Could you technically do like deflect missiles on it?
Just like, just fucking Tibetan monk, like, redirect blood splatter.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is more of an aura. I mean, if we want to be specific, I would say sure, but it's also something of like, all right, well, if that's a thing, then you could be deflecting it through other means instead of taking it as a bad thing for hitting it. So,
yeah, that's fair.
this is more if you're getting close where you're hitting it and it's just like splattering you and it's sizzling,
Yeah.
like a necromorph, if you will, or xenomorph.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
So
that's a nice hit there,
Like-
Finrod.
Just because it's 2 attacks. That one's a 16. So it's only going to be 1 hit, right?
Yes.
nice.
Damn, with that 11.
And then the assault battery hitting it still
Damn.
2 for what? 18.
Nice.
So that's 11, 26, 37, 44 damage in a single hit or a single set. Very nice.
Finny pumping.
Finny pumping. He doing that pump. Now he realized how the fucking gauntlets work. He do be pumping. He do be doobin'. And so you crack into the side of this fucking centipede, and you take the damage you had before as the blood just kind of hits all over your body, but you can see that it's starting to weaken and not look super great as it's just bleeding voraciously from multiple wounds and injuries it's sustained. Nosh, what you got?
I'm going to use my action to cast a 2nd level Thunder Wave spell.
Okay.
Oh shit, I probably should have said. Con save 20.
So the Thunder Wave is a square.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably should have specified.
So it's going to hit possibly Kavral. Is it a 10? Hold on. Gotta look at
15 foot.
the 15-foot square in all
Yeah.
directions. So it will just miss Kavral's legs as he's dangling from the fucking jaws. And then Salty is cushioned by the entrails of the centipede, so that's not really much of
Yeah.
a problem for him.
Yeah, I
and
was
then-
wondering about that.
And then,
so
of
just
course,
gonna be like,
Finrod's
did
just out of
somebody
the way.
play some bass?
He's like, what the fuck?
What the shit? You just hear this, just
Yeah.
just. "Ah!" Oh god. Yeah, so all right, so con save 20 on the centipede. Let me
Yes.
roll that while I pull up its thing. Does not have proficiency in it. It got a 26.
Oh.
I think it's half damage, I believe.
Yes, it is half damage.
Yes. And it isn't pushed.
Yes.
So you do high or low for that? Because 21.
You round down.
Low.
Okay, so 10.
Yep.
Oop.
So he takes 10 damage, and you definitely see that it shakes the centipede.
Okay, and then I want to use a bardic inspiration to cast psychic blades.
Okay.
It doesn't tell me. Oh, there it is. He needs to make a. Oh, never mind. That's just attached to my weapon. Never mind, because I didn't swing. I'm gonna swing and then cast
Okay.
psychic blades.
All right. Now that we did it in the right order, what do you need?
I need to swing my sword first.
Yes, that is important. Sword
13.
swinging is
That's
important.
not gonna do shit.
I know in this campaign you have people who have lucky.
I'll
You
give
also
you a
have fate
lucky.
points.
Oh, I have some shitty rolls tonight, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, it's 30-20 or nat 20, nat 20. My
All right,
B.
so that means that you are actually up to fate points because of Kavral's nat 20 and now yours. And so, yeah, that is a smooth criminal hit. Go ahead, and also you would have been rolling with advantage, you dingus.
I haven't.
Oh shit. Yeah, because I was distracting it.
Oh, I didn't know I rolled with advantage. I was about to say I haven't been doing that. I haven't been rolling with
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out the slashing damage
Yep.
quick. So 15, and then with the proficiency, so 18. I forget to use that sometimes.
Yes.
And then psychic blades is 2d6.
Does Psychic Blades have any kind of saving throw against the monster, or is it just an additional damage type?
Just an additional damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
2d6. Uno dos. Cat, get off
Oh,
my
what the?
keyboard.
No!
That's what that's. It was her freaking
Her
collar. Okay.
Yeah. An extra 10 damage on top of that.
So that is 28 in total on that. Very good. Your second hit.
Yes. 16.
Don't forget advantage.
Oh shit. Dude,
You
I am
have advantage.
awful. Okay, so the 16 would set anyways. Or 17 would set. Never mind.
Yeah, the 17 will hit.
I'm
So
everywhere.
you are fucking everywhere. Come back to us.
16 damage.
All right. So you do a significant amount of damage. You drive your sword into it. You see that a lot of its blood has been spilled, so you only get hit for 5 necrotic damage from your swings into it, carving into its innards. Which
Yeah.
brings us to Salty, Mr. Tovar. As you're inside, as you are traveling down the esophagus of the centipede, you are not having a great time, and it is gross.
Yes.
You hear a lot of noises outside. You hear Kavral yelling. You hear BFG roaring and attacking. You hear the punches from Finrod that sound like concussive blasts against the side of the monster. You hear a deep bass drop followed by slashes as a ray of light pokes through the side of the centipede that you can see. It being a single ray of light in a world of darkness.
Yes. So I would like to throw the spear up the way that I came.
So you are in an esophagus.
Yes.
Throwing is not going to be a feasible thing at this point.
I mean, It's a big creature. Okay,
You're also
fine.
a big lad.
Ruined my whole plan.
I mean, you could still use the spear to, cut your way out, but you can't just be like, I'm gonna just like half yeet it. Just a little flick
Yeet.
action, just like heck.
I mean,
It's not Thor's hammer. It doesn't just go if you just push it in a direction. You have to actually put force behind it.
yeah, that's fair.
You've got
Okay,
the chopper and you're going to use the spear.
well, I mean, the spear's in my hand. Chopper's on my back.
You're also still berserking.
Yes.
And you see a small ray of light poking through the side of the esophagus as you hear essentially sword swings and squelching as something is tearing at it.
Fuck. How far down is the fucking ray of light?
It's like in your face, like it's in
Oh.
your eyeball.
So it's like right there then.
Yeah, it's like right there.
All right, I want to use the chopper. I forgot to roll with advantage.
You're also rolling the spear.
Or yeah, my bad. I meant the spear. It's in my hand. I don't know why I
Yeah.
said the chopper, but
Because you
yeah.
really want to use the chopper. You're
I
really
guess.
wanting to.
So I'm just gonna roll another d20 for the fucking thingy. So, I mean, I guess the first one would have fucking done it.
Yeah, you're hitting it from the inside. You do it.
Yeah. And then there's that. Now with the berserker, I also get 1d8 extra damage, additional d8 per 5 levels.
Yeah, so you are level 8, which means you have an additional d8 until you're level 10.
Yes. Wanted to double check that. So
Yes.
that was so let's see, 14, 16, 19.
Yep. So you do 19 damage, and you seem to make a hole big enough to actually get your hands into.
To get my hands into.
Because now you start to see the light from the outside of the centipede.
Yes. I'm assuming I still don't have that much room, though. Yes.
I mean, you have enough room to get your arms up to the spot. You are berserking. You could probably strength your way around it if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. When I try to get to the opening.
All right. Roll athletics at advantage because you're raging.
Yep. It's dirty 20.
Yeah, that is enough for you to get your arms to your shoulders and to your head as you're kind of T-Rexing it at the moment. But you start to push out against the muscles that are constricting you as you get your big old meaty meat hooks into the opening you've created in the side of the centipede. And you feel like you can really pull something apart if you wanted to.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll me that athletics again.
I forgot to do advantage.
How dare.
I mean, it's a fucking 23 anyways. Here, let
Yeah,
me
so with
roll
yeah,
my
all right.
second one. Just to,
For due process, due diligence.
yeah. So 19. But yeah, 23.
Yeah, so with that 23, you're able to really start pulling it open as you're pulling apart the plates, as you see Nosh covered in the black ichor from the centipede he's been fighting, as your face is basically coming out of the gash between the chitin plates, as you're like, ah! Like Ace Ventura coming out of the rhinoceros ass.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Mistakes were made, goddammit.
Oh no.
And as your head's there, you see like your fingers on the side of his face, Nosh, as you see Tovar kind of like poking out of it. And Tovar, as your head's there, you start to hear the sizzling of acid behind you, like deeper down in the centipede. And you're like, uh-oh.
Raggy.
Well, that's not good. I want to try and hurry up and get out of this motherfucker.
It sounds like you need an emphasis roll.
Yes. Was that 2d20s?
Yes.
Yep.
Nat 20, baby!
Nice. Very good.
Yes!
So
Hell yeah.
you all see the head of Tovar poke out from the side of the centipede. Nosh, you see his head pop out, just grizzled and angry, covered in mucus and schmutz and the black ichor from the plates being ripped apart. And you see him just put his hands in it as he starts to hear sizzling, and he just, what do you say when you rip it open?
Oh, the catchphrase. This is 100% a fucking get fucked moment.
It is a get fucked moment as you just rip open the side of the centipede, just pulling both your arms
Yeah.
wide.
He's like, like as they're closed, he's like, get fucked! And like breaks through.
Yeah, you guys hear just the bellowing of the start of Tovar's catchphrase as you get closer on the centipede until you just hear get fucked as he pops out of the side, ripping open the side of the centipede in twain as the lower half of its body from where he sprung out of starts to flail wildly as it is no longer attached to the main part and falls into the trench as it continues the spasm. As the one that you're on top of, Kavral, and Tovar, you pop out of, now covered in schmutz and ichor, starts to spasm, is kind of keeping itself up as it turns and sees you and goes, basically, you would imagine in centipede brain language, I just fucking ate you. Where'd you come from?
Wait. I have speak with animals.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair.
I want to hear his last thoughts.
I gotta fucking figure out what voice I'm gonna give the fucking centipede. God damn it.
You motherfuckers!
You motherfuckers!
What the fuck? I thought I just ate you.
I thought you were consumed, small one. Why are you still alive?
'Cause you're a bitch!
I will finish what was started. Be gone.
As you see its jaws come down at you, as it just throws itself at you at a last ditch effort to try and attack you, as you see Kavral hanging on for dear life, as its head just swings down at you.
Well, no,
Give me an athletics.
Athletics, advantage, roll! That is a 27, good sir.
Ooh.
So let me see what it can do, if anything. No. So it comes down at you, jaws spread, Kavral hang on for dear life as the head is being thrown down at you in a last-ditch effort, and you just simply grab it by its large mandibles and slam it into the ground, burying it up to its, well, face. As Kavral, you hit the ground and kind of roll as you are on your back, as you now see the centipede stuck into the ground, as its body continues to thrash, as Tovar holds it still in the dirt as its body goes through its death throes until it finally stops moving, as the last bit of ichor drains out of its body.
Just hits the ground. Oh. Laying down, winded, gives a thumbs up.
Like I said, it was a bitch.
And you find yourself that you have finished the centipede. As the soothsayer begins to come back to, waking up from being conked in the side of the head by a barbarian. Goes, oh, you killed it. Oh, my head. Did I get hit by something?
Yeah, straight piece of rubble.
Okay, well, it looks like it's dead. Wonderful. I guess our job is done here, except I just didn't realize how much of an anticlimactic situation it would be. I thought it was gonna be bigger. And you wait for the moment looking at the corpse of the centipede as you're waiting for something to happen, and nothing does. As you believe now that it is truly dead, and that you have completed the job for the soothsayer.
Yeah.
Huzzahs indeed. Covered in schmutz and ichor, you go back to the carriage and take it back to the Knolled Spire to return the soothsayer to where he came from. Wounded but not demoralized, you all find yourselves. Stop listening?
Huh?
Why are you telling me to stop listening? I think he meant to say still listening, but it was just like, stop listening.
Yep, he did.
What am I listening to? Salty. Swipe fucked up. You all make it back to the Knolled Spire. The beast's dead, the contract completed. And now you find yourself taking a sit down in a hot shower before you head back out anywhere else.
Hey, that sounds about good. I bet if Tovar especially would appreciate the shower.
Tovar's been getting fucked up a lot lately, guys, huh?
He, dude.
He has been having a bad time. Let me get this and then roll that. So you speak with the soothsayer as you've killed the beast, and it was quite a feat, as it could have been significantly worse. He was surprised it wasn't. His slightly anticlimactic fight, but nothing that hasn't been seen before. And he goes, well, I imagine that you require a reward for what you've done. And I have a few things that may be of use to you.
Oh,
Just depends if you so wish it.
well, all right. What are the options then? I guess.
He goes, I have three things that we've found that I'll let you choose two of them for what you believe. You've done such a good job, and you are on your way to go forth and do something much larger than yourselves, that it seems necessary to make sure that you have something of relative usefulness. And he puts three things on the table, and you see one of them is a lute that is inscribed with golden flecks of gold foil, and then it has many carvings and engravings built into it. It looks pristine, with multiple signatures of things being well put together and that's been well taken care of. And it seems that it is a instrument specifically from the bardic craftsman.
Hmm. Ooh, fancy.
Hey.
Might be the end of the butt pipes era.
Quite possibly.
The glute era is gonna be starting up.
Jesus.
The
News.
end
I
of one, the
have.
son of another.
Shut up. News. I have, of course, a small amulet. For these, I will give you one of two. I believe you that this amulet will be of most use for you. He's basically putting things on the table for you to look at, Tovar. He's shown you that there is a lute on the table that looks very good. He's putting an amulet on the table that looks very fancy. It seems to have a large ruby heart in the center. And the third thing looks like simply a leather box with a metal clasp that inside that he opens um, seems to have cards in it.
I think the loot should be one of the picks, honestly. The cards, however, that's a different breed. Deck of many things, perchance.
I'd like to inspect the amulet.
Yeah, you inspect the amulet, and it looks like one that is meant to increase the constitution of someone who would be to wear it.
Can I inspect the loot?
It is a very fancy loot. It seems to be one that is wondrous and magically imbued from the bardic craftsman. It is an exquisite example, superior to any ordinary instrument in every way.
Over the bagpipes?
And this is
Right.
a
Oh.
DOS lute, which is named after one of the bard colleges.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Hey,
Interesting.
that's what I was thinking. The amulet and the loot might be pretty good.
What do you guys think?
I wish to inspect the cards.
Of course you do. Well,
He hands you the leather box with the clasp on it, and you see that this deck has 22 cards in it, all of them made out of bone almost, engraved from without pulling them out and just pulling them slowly so you can see the backs, engraved and painted by hand, and they seem to have seen a significant amount of wear.
Sounds like
But
a deck of many things.
the deck seems heavy, the cards interested, and none of you have seen anything like this. You've seen playing cards, but nothing that has been made of bone before. Even the druid wouldn't see anything of like this, as most of their cards are made of wood. Their playing cards or place pieces can be made of ivory or bone, but these have been very distinctly made.
What do you think, fellas?
Well, my vote is towards the lute. Could do with a better instrument for you than those pipes.
Oh yes.
And the amulet would be pretty useful for Tobot.
The deck also might be of some use. Cannot take that one off the table. Because if you do...
Orcs are not ones for games of chance. I'll pass on that, thank you.
So what are you thinking? The loot sounds pretty fun.
I was gonna say I'm good with the loot for you. And
No, it's just
We
not
have
possible.
Zendif raiding. We have a raid coming in. We have a raid.
Oh shit!
Prepare yourselves.
Man the wall! Man the wall!
Welcome, raiders. My name is Burn the Frog. My name is Burn the Priest, and I am a dungeon master and a variety streamer. I am here on Fridays and Saturdays with my dear friends to play Dungeons and Dragons, where I run them through a campaign of my own design and have them suffer, succeed, and take on monsters bigger than themselves. It may be a little boring because we don't have as many of the face cams up as some of the other streamers we do, but I'm working with what I got, and my players make it a lot of fun when we have a lot of good bits and we keep it casual and lots of fun. I do streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I've been trying to find a good way for my schedule, and that seems to be the best. I am a musician, an artist, a chemist, and that's just how it is. Yeah, go celebrate the B-Day, Zendif. Go do the thing with your dope ass hair. I appreciate
Happy
the raid.
birthday.
It's not his birthday, but it's his buddy, so we wish your buddy a happy birthday. Get the
Yeah.
fuck a.
yes.
Yes.
But yeah, I never
Oh,
heard
and
your
you're back.
answer to my question.
Which
I
question?
don't
If
have the deck of many things already.
I thought
We've
you
talked
had
about it
Oh,
a lot.
But thank
A
you all for
lot.
being here and hang on for the ride. We'll be here for probably another 20-30 minutes as the party gets ready to move on to the next objective. But we're at the tail end of our session today, as our Saturday sessions tend to be about 3 to 3.5 hours, just to keep everything nice, crisp, and to the point, as to not drag anything along too long or pretty well on par. But the party is currently set up with a choice of between 3 magical items that they are basically being given for taking out this monster. A deck of cards that were carved of bone, a lute that has a native of bardic college and is exquisite, and then of course an amulet that seems to have the shape of a heart carved into it.
What are your votes, fellas? We should see where everyone lies, because I know we're kind of. I know everyone's opinion, but Tovar's on the loot, and just picking the other thing, pretty much.
I mean, if the loot seems useful, like I still have a decent amount of fucking hit points. Like if you can get use out of the loot, then that's fine. But if not, then I would say do the amulet, because it's always nice to be able to tank shit.
Right, but we can pick 2.
Huh?
We can pick 2.
pick
Yeah, we
two.
get 2 things of the
Oh,
3.
we can pick 2?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, then get the loot and the fucking amulet. Fuck that deck of cards.
Why don't you want the deck of cards? Why are you so
Guys.
mean to it?
Cause it's gonna be like the fucking deck in Demonologist. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's fucking draw a card to try and help us, and then it
Guillotine.
fucking instantly fucking kills you.
Guillotine right there.
Yeah.
Or death.
Yeah. Then the actual lightning bolt that fucking Burn keeps joking around with us is going to come down and fucking kill one of us.
Actually smite someone.
Yeah,
Yeah, imagine losing a player. That'd be bad.
yeah. So I will pass on the deck. So
Fair
Now the deck
enough.
seems more interesting.
Now the deck seems more interesting. Dear
Pretty
God.
sure we're like 50-50 right now at the moment with the damn deck.
I'm thinking the loot in the deck.
the loot in the deck? No, go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck yourself.
Reichs is no.
No.
No. That's a hard negative from Kovral.
Hard pass.
Yeah. That's a
So-
fucking solid no from fucking Tovar.
So Finny and I are the only ones intrigued by the deck.
Yes, apparently.
Yep.
Do we have to flip a coin for it?
Activate the Dread Helm.
Activate the dread.
I have a necklace on that says "fuck your dread helm"
It's 19.
for intimidation.
Yeah.
My intimidation starts off at a plus 15. 25.
All right, so it seems like we're at
They
an
fighting?
impasse where I need to. They're just yelling at each other, like, "I want the deck." No, the deck is stupid. Like they're just yelling at each other, and so it seems that I have to come in, and we have to floop the dice.
A bunkus.
Let's see what's going on with.
Are we doing high-low?
Yeah, since it's split 50-50, we'll do high-low. So, call it. Do we want high for the deck or against the deck?
What are you guys thinking? Doesn't matter either way. I'll go high for the deck.
That's 75.
I don't know why you guys want to fuck with this deck.
Because
bit of
in character,
intrigue.
they don't know what the deck is and they think it looks cool.
Yeah. you
Out
know
of
what my
character, they're
is?
terrified. In character, they're like, "Oh man, that's cool as shit."
Yeah, Nosh pretty much wants is pretty much try not to grasp the table to grab it. It's like, oh my god,
I want it.
give me it now.
I'm still holding on to it, looking at Nosh, going, "Huh? What do you mean? Give you it?"
I want it now. His demonic voice.
Becomes Gollum.
Precious to him.
precious.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Hey, the soothsayer goes, I don't like conflict. You're scaring me, both of you. Just take the 3 and leave, please. I have much to deal
That
with.
works.
Just go away.
I guess that works.
Sweet.
So Nosh gets the loot and the deck of many things, and then you guys have an amulet of health.
No, Nosh is not in charge of the deck.
I want to hold the deck.
I was gonna.
I want
No.
Is Finron in charge of the deck?
Absolutely fucking
I
not.
want it.
No. Give it to the fucking paladin. I will bonk
This
Nosh
is-
to fucking just like hit him
I
with
mean,
one
I
hand.
haven't let
and
go
take
of
the
this
deck
yet.
Out of fucking,
Finron's just holding on to it for
Like-
dear life.
I would say give it to the paladin. to hold on to keep safe, to not just fucking pull randomly.
Fine.
Wouldn't it be safe also just going in my bag of holding?
That too.
So you have a portable hole.
Yeah, it's in the hole too. We can throw it in the hole.
The loot is the DOS loot.
Yes, the DOS loot. DOSS loot.
Founder.
What is
Founder.
the amulet?
Who's using the amulet? It is the amulet of health. Whoever is putting it on their person.
Okay. And it's just okay.
Yeah, it just bumps your
So,
constitution to 19.
Am
Do
I
you want me
putting
to?
the deck of many things in the portable hole, or
I mean, realistically, we can leave it in the bag of holding.
okay?
Do you want
Bag
me
of
to take
holding.
the amulet, guys?
Yeah, that works.
Eh,
Yeah,
All right.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I have new abilities. Ooh, I'm liking these.
Just have
I
to
can
be.
fly.
Okay.
Fuck your dark vision. I can fly, guys.
Yeah, he gets a bunch of new spells from the bardic loot.
Fly,
well,
protection from energy, protection
have
from
fun
poison.
flying into something when you can't fucking see.
Yeah.
I also have lemon.
Takes the fucking goggles off of his head.
Bong.
He flies into a fucking pole.
I have
He becomes those
invisibility
Halloween decorations. Just like the splatter wraparound.
Yep.
I
Oh,
can also
no.
turn invisible.
So equipping that thing doesn't bump. Do I have to manually change it? No.
You probably have to attune to it.
Yeah, you have to attune to it. So you have to
There's
pick
no
something to unattune to. If you unattune the Ring of Twilight and you attune to
Yep.
the Amulet of Health, it then bumps your constitution up.
Yep. There we go.
You big fucking goober.
I wasn't fucking thinking.
What's new? Kermit the Frog here. All right, so at this point, you guys leave the Knolled Spire and you take a stop in the Black Marsh Keep, as it's the closest thing that you can rest at on your way to Northam. As you guys come across Black Marsh Keep, self-care, baby. So as you guys make it to Black Marsh Keep, you can see that it has improved significantly since your last time here. It has definitely made a massive turnaround. There is actually a population of people. The buildings are well kept. The walls have been remade. The gator poachers are no longer much of an issue, and that they've even cleared some of the marsh back to include better farming and better agriculture in this area. It seems that everything has kind of come back into play since your visit here. They've even started having some people who are hunters of those monsters using what they can find to create traps and borders to keep the monsters from inside the Delta from coming back towards the new Black Marsh Keep. And so it's a nice thing to see when you arrive and you simply find yourself one of the inns that is close by. Again, significantly improved due to the time that the chief engineers had, as well as the money and personnel coming in. And you take a stop, and you take a snooze. They let you stay for free because of your prestige as fighters and as heroes of the realm. And so you just kind of chill out. You take a snooze, do a sleep, get some grub, take a shower. And you're all sleeping soundly in the tavern. Now, Nosh, as the narrator in your head, are you going to try and do a sneaky breaky?
A sneaky breaky.
Because Nosh wants that deck of cards.
Oh, baby. That deck of cards. Sounds mighty fun right about now. I'm gonna cast invisibility at level 2
Mm-hmm.
to turn myself invisible, which I don't have to do anything for it. And then go seek out that the deck of cards.
So, you know they're in Finrod's bag, in the bag of holding specifically, that he keeps near his person. And when you open the door to Finrod's room, you can see that he is strangely sitting on the bed, asleep. Like, he's not sitting with his legs over his side, he's sitting in a monk Tibetan style meditation stance, but is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And from you, I'm going to need a stealth check.
Do I get an advantage since I
Yes.
am invisible?
Yes. Finrod, what is your passive perception?
15.
15,
I got
thank
a
you.
19.
All right, so you are able to sneak into the room without Finrod noticing. And you need to give me an investigation to find the right bag and then find the deck inside of it.
Intimidation or advantage?
Investigation, not
No, yeah, I was saying
intimidation.
I was trying to get advantage.
You would
Intimidate those bags, son.
intimidate the bag, swallow them invisible. That works so well.
Raw.
Sure. Yeah.
10.
Jeez Christ. You fucking dolt. So thankfully you know what the bag looks like and you know what the deck looks like. And so it's not hard for you to find it. You definitely make a little bit of noise doing it, but not enough to really wake up Finrod as he's doing a big snooze.
Yes.
And so you find the deck and you have it in your hands as you go to walk out of the room. Give me another stealth check at advantage, please.
8.
Oh.
As you go to turn around and walk, you knock something over with a crash that wakes Finrod up from his meditation. Finrod, I'm going to need from you a perception at disadvantage.
Please get a low number.
This is where I use all of my luckies.
Man, good thing I have all these dreads.
Oh, at 8. Let's go.
Do you declare anything, Stealth?
Let's see if I'm gonna do a lucky. Just one.
Just one?
At disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, 9.
So you don't see anything. You're looking out of your bed. You see that one of your bags fell off the side of the bed, and you think that it must have been the weight was weird, or you may not have hung it up right. You were very tired when you got in, so you may not have placed it correctly. But you don't see anything out of the ordinary in the room around you. And you eventually go back to your meditation, pulling yourself back into your trance as you elves do.
Yeah.
And Nosh, give me another stealth check, please.
Advantage or just regular?
Just a regular, because now he's aware.
11.
So not too bad. You squeak the floorboards, but it's a little bit of just enough to get you to the edge of the room. But as you go to open the door, it catches Finrod's eye again. Finrod, give me a perception at disadvantage, please.
Jesus.
Just roll better, Nosh. Being a sneaky dick.
Oh.
So you again think that you see the door slightly open. You think it must have just been poor door placement. You may not have closed it all the way, or somebody may have just come in and check on you. It's a number of things. So you simply get up, you close the door, and you return to your bed. Nosh, give me a stealth roll again, please.
By the way, take a dread.
I don't count it for disadvantages. It has to be like a
Oh.
natural roll.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Nosh. You make it out of the room at this point. As the first one you got closer to the door, the second one you're able to just quickly as you make it outside. And you find yourself now in the hallway holding the deck of many things.
I want to scurry to my room and go for a card.
All right. How many?
We'll go 1.
You're going to go 1. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Everyone pray for Nosh. Pray for Nosh. Pray for Nosh. I need.
Rexus,
I
you
have
were
a
thinking of
mighty
the
need.
Viva La Dirt guys, right?
You have Notch
Dirt League.
2.0 made, right?
Must have been the wind.
Yeah. The fucking
Nosh 2.0.
what's that then? Must have been the wind.
Yeah. Oh
I
shit.
fucking
All right.
love
1
those guys.
to fucking 22
Fucking
and send it.
epic NPC man, fucking
The
adventures.
Chronicles.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
it's
so
8,
good.
9, 10,
What's that
11,
then?
12, 13, 14.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
I hope you guys know I'm biting my nails hard right now.
Good. You fucking
Just
deserve it.
Yeah.
The
Can I
door
lose you?
closes and then
You
thunderbolt comes down and
you
strikes
pull
down.
the one card out of the deck and you look at it. And upon the ivory laid card is a set of golden scales that simply reads the number 20 and the word balance. As you stare at the card, you feel your mind take a significant alteration, as if your motives change. What alignment are you currently?
I am currently lawful
Supposed to be.
neutral.
Yeah, he's supposed to be lawful neutral, but he's been more of a fucking
You
Chaotic neutral.
you
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
feel that the rules no longer apply to you. You feel as if you are justified in all the actions you do. You are now chaotic neutral and must act like it.
Beautiful.
So nothing
So-
changes.
Nothing changes.
yeah.
No.
So let's hold on, pause here, because let's be real, Nosh has not been a lawful neutral, like at all this campaign.
No, he hasn't.
Mhm.
All right, so then let's do a quick. I'm going to consult the dice. Speak to me, O dicey
Dice of
ones.
truth.
Like in reality, he should be made to play a lawful neutral now.
Lawful
The
neutral. is
dice
like
have
mercenaries, though.
spoken. The dice have
Oh.
spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Nosh, the mind-wrenching effect that it has on you takes you from your chaotic neutral situation, where you believe the rules don't apply, that thievery is your just reward, and that being a pirate is everything it's cracked up to be. You now feel that you need to repent for what you've done.
Damn it.
The card now looks
Oh.
inside of you and sees that what it saw was not truthful to your true self. And so now it believes that you need to truly become what you despise. You are now a lawful good character.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yes, I was hoping that it would make him like this goody two shoe.
Oh, gross.
I guess he gets to start off by fucking letting Finrod know that he just stole the deck of cards from him.
I have to walk back to his room.
Yes.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
So now that you
Uh,
are a lawful good character, you now abide by all social and economical laws in the area. You follow it to the T. Not as much of a paladin, but in the same understanding of that, you try not to break anything as you're just trying to make ends meet and live your life. And that goodness means that you have to be selfless.
Baby.
Interpret that as you will. Because you're not a paladin, you don't have to stick to your guns as much because you're not the fucking moral compass of the party. But this does mean that you have to take into account how you actually tackle situations from here on out. You worry about rules, you stick to them very well when needed and necessary, and that you are selfless and self sacrificing when necessary. So you return to Finrod's room and you give it a gentle knock as you enter. Finrod, you awaken to see Nosh standing at the door holding the deck of cards in his hand.
Fenny, you awake?
What you doing, Nosh?
Hey, I turned invisible and I came in here because I was looking at the cards and I thought they were cool. And I pulled one. I just feel bad about it, so I'm bringing the cards back.
That's not the
Oh,
whole truth.
Uh, I went through your bag to grab the card,
so
and
that's why my bag was on the ground.
I felt some sort of like change of heart, I guess. And yeah, so I'm bringing it back. I feel bad about it. I'm sorry.
Finrod, you see the card he drew in his other hand, and you see that it says balance.
Oh, because he's still carrying the card drawn.
Yep.
I'm like a puppy dog right now. It's like I'm
He
sorry.
looks distraught over having stolen from you, which is out of character for Nosh.
Uh, are you sure you're feeling all right, Nosh? Like, this is not something you normally do.
Yeah, I
I
feel
figured,
fine. I just feel sad about stealing from you.
hmm. Is there any check I could do on the card? Possibly.
To do
To
what?
see, like, why Nosh is acting like this? Just because of, like, we don't fully
You
know what they
can
do?
give me a history check. The deck of many things has been around for a very long time in the world.
Hey, that's one of the few things my monk self does good with my negative intelligence. Because it's a +0 instead of a -3.
Oh, fucking Rixus. He fucking says, seems sus. Spear
18.
crashes into his room.
Oh god, the spear just reacts to the word sus no matter who speaks it.
That would be
Oh god,
hilarious.
that's
Yeah.
terrifying.
And Rod's just like, this seems sus. Let me fucking look on this. Fucking spear appears.
Stab someone to the
Just-
fucking wall by
Yeah,
accident.
just take somebody out. Just, oh shit!
Oh god.
So with an 18 on your history check, you would know that each of the cards in the deck of many things have a specific power, and you can't recall what each of them do, but usually the name on the card reminisce of what exactly it does. And the one thing that you can pull out of your own mind is that balance usually meant dealing with spiritual balance.
Uh, well, I'm just gonna be like, this is gonna just stay in my head and not come out.
Mhm.
Well, at least Nosh might be easier to maintain now.
Is there anything I could do to make this up to you at all? Anything at all?
um, I'm gonna sleep on that, Nosh, but I am going to take the cards back and put them back in my bag of holding.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna go to bed now.
He's gonna go like
After
fucking what's that fucking Tom Hanks movie? The fucking where the like one super religious guy like starts whipping himself and shit
Oh
to
my
repent. It's gonna
Properly
be
no.
or flagellate themselves.
yeah, it's gonna be Nosh with clogs just flogging himself.
So Nash, you give the deck back to Finrod, and as you go to leave, you realize you're still holding on to the card in your other hand.
Oh, here's the card. I just like reached over and handed it to Finny. You have a good night now, sweet prince. I'm gonna go sleep.
And then I'm near
I'm just
choke on my
gonna
gum.
sit there confused as can be, looking at him like, what did he just call?
Sweet prince. Oh god damn it.
I'm
I'm
trying to
gonna
do a
wait a
mom.
Oh, ouch.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
wait a bit for after
So,
he leaves, and I'm gonna go knock and wake up Tovar and go for
as you stand up with the deck in your hand, the card being returned to you by Nosh, you go to put the card back and you see it disappear from existence, just kind of fading out into dust as you close the clasp of the case. And you
Alright,
feel
I'm
it
down to
lock
21.
itself down. And so you put it into the bag of holding and then you go wake up Tovar.
Hey, Tovar,
yeah. What's that?
uh, we need to go get Coverall too. We need to have a little sit down between us three.
For what?
It's about Nosh, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to not have to repeat myself multiple times. Let's have a little chat. So then what? Go over to Coverall's room and knock on his door.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
what are you doing here at this time of night? What the hell's going on?
all right. Now I got both of you awake. So Nosh came and stole the deck from my bag of holding,
Of course
and then
he did.
he returned it,
What?
He did what?
and he
He
apologized too
What?
for stealing it.
what?
So
Uh,
to go a little farther, he had a card in his hand, and it said 20 on it and balance.
well, what the
Uh,
fuck does that mean?
he's-
The chances are is something might have clicked in his head spiritually after drawing that card, and he might be a good person now.
who- So, so you're saying you think he drew a card that made him a goody two shoes?
I mean, he had a card in his hand, and from what I know of the cards, which is not a lot, but it just seems like that's what happened, because why else would he come and apologize and return them?
Ah,
You make a valid point. Um, 1 second.
He also asked about a
I
punishment.
will channel divine sense to see if I can detect good coming from his room.
Fucking detect good.
I
Protection from
mean,
good and evil.
so I mean, you can definitely feel like something is different about Nosh. You can't get anything like super specific, but you definitely feel like something has changed. To what exactly it is, who's to say?
I think he might be right.
Well, fuck.
You guys just hear light loot sound. I'm just playing the loot in my bed.
Just all sad and shit.
Yeah. I joined in with the habit.
Oh no.
Ridiculous.
Oh man, that's fucking funny.
No.
Yeah, he's vlogging himself.
Oh man, that's ugh.
And that's where we end our session.
That is where we end our session tonight.
Oh,
That's
no.
Yep, that is.
that's hoof. And so with that, the party find themselves now in Black Marsh Keep, preparing themselves to go to Northam to help deliver a box for whatever reason is being asked of them. And afterwards, they're hoping to finally head down to Setland to find the third artifact they require to finally put the Mad King to rest, as he's still an issue as they've been going around doing side missions. Nothing bad's been happening at all. Not his armies marching on towns or, him nuking people. That'd be weird, right? I mean, it's
No, he knows better.
Excuse me.
he knows better.
He
knows
Knows not to do the
better.
naughty when we're around.
Yeah, everybody knows that, like, when the adventuring party is out doing side quests, that the main story stays still.
Everything goes into a stasis chamber. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's filler episodes. They get the magic screen. They get to sit down with the popcorn, and they're like, "Oh, do the good guys die before they make it to me?"
Yeah.
Hold the sail. Let's find out, everybody. I guess. All right. The.
So that amulet puts me up at 93 health, by the way.
Holy shit! Nice.
Fucking
Damn,
dope.
son.
I feel like if I still had the Berserker Great Axe, I'd be over 100.
Probably.
It's over 9,000.
I'm currently just making a list of what cards you guys have in the deck.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta. That's just the way the news goes, right? I mean,
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely a fun session tonight.
very good.
Yes, been very fun.
As I'm currently fighting Discord on how to put the numbers in. That's like, oh, you want to number this list? Yes. Too bad. And it's like, motherfucker, I will beat you.
Rexus, are you doing what you normally do? Stay on and
Staying
play?
on after? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then
You staying up too,
21,
or you
and
just?
then-
No, I'm actually gonna send everybody over to you. I've got Sarah over here.
Oh well.
So
Have a
yeah,
good evening, sir.
yeah, we're gonna go for a walk.
Is that
And
what they
then
call it?
I mean, yeah, when you put the left foot forward and then the right foot
Put one
forward
foot
and the
in
left
front of the other.
yeah,
And soon you'll be kicking your own ass.
Usually the cadence.
yeah.
Welcome on in, Raiders.
So with that, that's where we end our session. I thank you all for being here. If you haven't already tossed a follow to our players, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and do that. And then, as always, our normal schedule is that Friday and Saturdays when we do our D&D sessions. And then, of course, we do streaming during the week whenever we're able to. Sometimes on Sundays as well. It's really just kind of depending on my schedule and how I'm feeling. This upcoming weekend, the 20th through the 22nd, there will be no D&D from me. The channel will be on vacation mode as of Thursday night because I will be going on a trip to a essentially live action D&D thing up in Maryland with Bard City. So I will be out of town for a few days. So no D&D next weekend. We will resume the following weekend of the 27th to the 29th.
Spooky.
So I will remind everyone again when we get a little bit closer on Thursday during one of the spooky streams. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for having fun with this. This was more of a, like Rex has said, a bit of a filler episode to see where we're going and how we're doing things, doing some side missions before we get to the main brunt of the story. As Raph knows, as I've been talking with him, what I currently have planned for what will be going on towards the end of y'all's first arc is going to be a doozy, and I'm excited. So it's going to be a grand old time. And so, Stealth, you're going to be heading off, my friend? It's going to be Mr. Rex is sticking on.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I might chill a little bit with Rexus, but I'm getting off streaming.
Yeah. That's fair. So,
So
with that, I'll send them over there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining in the D&D. Without you guys being here, it wouldn't be possible. Catch everything up on the schedule. Catch everything up on the YouTube. And, of course, have yourself a night. Have yourself a day. And, of course, we'll see you all next time.